It's Iberia Tournament Basketball on 97.9 FM, brought to you by Town & Country Supermarkets, Air Serv Heating and Air, the Dixon Nursing and Rehab Center, Iberia School District, Inventory Sales of St. Elizabeth, Laker Eagle Stop, Gasco Sage Electric Co-op, Iberia Auto Supply, Tax Pros and more, Life Care Center, Memorial Chapels of Waynesville, St. Robert and Richland, the St. Elizabeth School District, the Marys County Bank, the Stoutland School District, Action Automotive, and your seasoned sports sponsors. Let's tip it off in Rocktown.
And once again, a very good evening to you and yours back here at Iberia High School, not too far down the road from Waynesville, where we are just 15 minutes away from the restarting of our first contest of 3 here tonight, as we'll join in at the half here, the Vienna Eagles leading the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity Hornets 38-18. Connor Harbin here with you today, 97.9 The Source. Kind of weird. Not used to joining a game in the middle of things here, but that was the case yesterday. Had 2 games lined up. Unfortunately, the roads got a little bit iffy. Made the call to go ahead and cancel the rest of the day, the second half of this game and that second planned game between the Stoutland Tigers and the St. Elizabeth Varsity Hornets. So we've got 3 games here today. We're going to make up this one. Obviously, Vienna and the St. Elizabeth JV. Stoutland unable to travel today, so we will still not have that Stoutland-St. Elizabeth varsity game. That game has been moved to tomorrow, but we do still have 2 more games for you tonight. That will be the 2 games planned for this day originally. Of course, we'll have first up the Iberia Rangers, the tournament hosts, playing against Tuscumbia, the Tuscumbia Lions coming to town, and then the Dixon Bulldogs, they will play host to the Maranatha Baptist Warriors. So those games coming up here in just a little while, but again, 38-18 is our score, as this game really got started as a defensive battle. Neither side was really able to light up the scoreboard in fact, didn't have our first points until 4 minutes into the first quarter, but once Vienna got going, they got going. Big second quarter for them there as they outscore St. Elizabeth's Junior Varsity 28-12, giving them this 20-point lead. So we're just going to cover this kind of like we do any other halftime, but first we are going to take a short break. We're going to let a few more sponsors identify themselves. We'll come back. We'll talk about who's really been doing the scoring. Again, it's a new day, so are the same players going to continue on? Do they still have the momentum? Is the things going to swing the other way? We don't know. This is not really a situation you get all too often. But we'll be back in a few minutes. Again, you're listening to the 61st Annual Iberia Invitational Boys Basketball Tournament right here on 97.9 The Source.
Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the products and services and savings they offer their friends and families, like eClub. Sign up today and keep up to date on special promotions and events. Log on to tcmarkets.com and find every store's weekly ads right at your fingertips. Print off coupons to save even more money. Check them out on Facebook. Browse recipes too. Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the area youth and proud to be a part of their communities.
If your heating and air exchange is not working properly, it might be time for an upgrade or an overhaul. Air Serv Heating and Air in Waynesville is a full-service heating and air company. Allergy season is upon us, and Air Serv offers indoor quality solutions. From the simple and efficient duct cleaning to replacing an old unit with an energy-efficient one. There's free estimates and financing options, so you know the cost before you start. Call 433-3613 or stop by the office at 505 Historic 66 in West Waynesville. Air Serv in Waynesville, locally owned and operated by your neighbors.
You seem a little quiet.
Frustrated at work.
Oh, what's going on?
Being a CNA at a big hospital is nothing more than get me this and give me that. I always thought it would be a job that really made a difference.
Maybe you should downsize, specialize, or find a fit for your passion.
Is there such a place?
Dixon Nursing and Rehab, located in the heart of Dixon, Missouri, is now hiring nursing assistants, certified nursing assistants, LPNs, and RNs. Stop in and apply today. Dixon Nursing and Rehab can provide the courses needed to get you certified and a start for your career today.
Students come and students go. Some start at the elementary level and continue in the same district until graduation. Others move in, some move out for a variety of reasons, but usually it's the parent's job that facilitates a family's move. Whatever the reason, the Iberia School District welcomes all students. At Iberia, students get the best possible education from a staff of dedicated teachers, coaches, and an administration that cares about the product they send out every May at graduation. Whether it's continuing their education, the military, or the 9-to-5 world, the Iberia School District is proud of their Rangers and Lady Rangers.
It's hard to remain competitive in the fast-moving manufacturing world. Trust and dependability are two qualities that are non-negotiable. That's how Inventory Sales Company of St. Elizabeth has built their solid business foundation, providing quality fasteners, struts, weld studs, tools, fabrication, and more for over 35 years. Expertise in 7 distinct divisions allows them to customize materials to fit your needs. Inventory Sales Company also has over 600,000 feet of warehouse space to store your materials until you're ready to use them on site. Where the customer is king, Inventory Sales Company, 683 Highway 52 in St. Elizabeth. Call 866-480-2412 or visit inventorysales.com.
I won!
Fuel up, drink, eat, scratch, win. Right here. Eagle Stop, family owned and operated in Central and Southern Missouri. Join the Eagle Stop loyalty program and get fuel discounts with every purchase. Free drinks monthly and earn points to redeem for snacks, drinks, and fuel. Reward yourself. Eagle Stop, a proud supporter of high school athletics and the communities they represent. Eagle Stop, in a community near you. EagleStopStores.com.
And back here once more at the Iberia High School Gymnasium, where we are now 10 minutes away from resuming this contest. 38-18 is our score. The Vienna Eagles lead the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity Hornets here in this one. Connor Harbin here with you, 97.9 A Source. Again, a continuation of yesterday's game, which was called due to weather. So 2.5 games for you here this evening. We'll finish this one up here. We'll decide the first team to move on to the semifinals either way. And then we'll have the tournament hosts, the Iberia Rangers, coming up next. They will take on the Tuscumbia Lions. That is your 2-7 matchup. And then finally, our last game of the day will be the 3 and the 6. The Dixon Bulldogs, they earn the 3. They will be taking on the number 6 Maranatha Baptist Academy Warriors. One game not to be played today, that is that 4-5 matchup. Again, the Stoutland Tigers could not make the trip, could not travel due to road conditions, I presume, and so they will not be taking on the St. Elizabeth Varsity Hornets until tomorrow. So we'll have 3 games for you, I believe, coming up tomorrow here as well. We'll have a couple semifinals and our final first round matchup. I promised we'd take a look at some halftime numbers again. We kind of had to cut that halftime coverage short a little bit there, so just kind of reviewing the books here for you. First of all, for the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity, they have 6 scores in the books here at the moment, but again, just 18 points. Leading the way right now with 6, though, that would be Carter Rinkenmeyer. He's got himself a couple buckets, and he's 2 for 2 from the free throw line here as well. You have one player with 4, that would be Hudson Lane. He's currently got 2 shots from the field, both those shots coming in the second quarter. And of course, you have 4 players with 2 here as well. Brady Kemna has 2, Austin Holtmeyer has 2, Cole Wilde has 2, and Aiden Otto has 2 here as well. Again, this Hornet squad was keeping up for quite a bit of time there, but a long scoring run for Vienna in that second quarter really kind of opened things up. Again, just 10-6 after the first quarter. And a lot of that is due to 2 guys. As we take a look here at the Vienna scoring books here for you. 2 guys in double digits right now for the Eagles. Cash Strickland leading the way here at the moment. He's got 16 points. He was the leading scorer in the first, picked up 7 points in that first period, followed it up with a 9-point second quarter. So he's got 16 currently. Duncan Wilkinson, he was a big part of the run itself. He's got 14 points. All of those points came in the second quarter. 4 threes and then 1 shot inside the 3-point line for good measure. So those 2 guys, again, 30 of your 38 points have come from Strickland and Wilkinson. Then you have 2 more scores. Elias Miller, he has got 6 points. He has a shot from the field as well as going 4 from 6 from the free throw line. And then Gabe Kleffner has the other 2 points here for the Eagles. Again, just 10 points in that first quarter, but a 28-point second quarter has got the Vienna Eagles way out in front. So, 7.5 minutes left to go here in this pregame, so to speak. Pregame, halftime, I don't know what you want to quite call it here tonight, but we're going to go ahead and take ourselves another break. When we come back, we'll go over the bracket again. We'll tell you again about what teams are coming up here and who could play who in the semifinals, because if I think we have it right, and I think if it's going to operate like any other tournament, we could have something unique coming up here in the second round. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. It's the 61st Annual Iberia Invitational Basketball Tournament right here on 97.9 The Source.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
Parts City. When it's time to replace your battery, trust the professional parts people at Parts City Auto Parts to help you choose the Super Start battery that's an exact fit for your vehicle. Whether it's a reliable economy, hard-working premium, or powerful extreme, Parts City Auto Parts has the Super Start battery you need in stock at a guaranteed low price. Don't let a dead battery slow you down. Visit Parts City Auto Parts for a Super Start battery you can count on. Parts City Auto Parts.
For all of your auto parts needs, see your Parts City Auto Parts store in Iberia and Dixon.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Tax Pros and More, with locations in St. Robert, Richland, Lebanon, and Jefferson City, offers everything you need to start your brand new business. Don't be afraid of being a sole proprietorship and starting your own company, because you can always grow and hire later. The experts at Tax Pro and More are here to help answer any questions and make the transition extra smooth. Tax Pros and More also specializes in tax return filing, planning, bookkeeping, and financial statement analysis for your business, as well as other payroll services. Call us today and we can help. 573-451-2229.
We care for them.
Hey, Mr. Gibson. Good morning.
Hey there, honey.
Take wonderful care of them.
All right, here's your morning meds and your coffee, just how you like it. 1 cream,
2
2 sugars.
And we'll go to the ends of the earth to protect them. You can count on that.
Life Care Center of Waynesville believe in treating patients and residents as family members, focusing on inpatient and outpatient rehabilitation with 24-hour skilled nursing care. We are proud to also offer a secured Alzheimer's and dementia care unit, 700 Birch Lane in the heart of Waynesville.
Ever think about living to be 100 years old? Well, maybe you will. Hello, this is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Making plans and being prepared for events in our lives is the right thing to do. At Memorial Chapels, we offer many choices in funeral planning, and we're always available to discuss options regarding how best to fund those choices. Because when it comes to important events in life, you really need to get prepared.
St. Elizabeth R4 School District salutes the academic and athletic achievements of their students. Scoring 95% on the state APR makes St. Elizabeth's scoring number 4 in the state overall. St. Elizabeth students, the district is proud of you and your achievements. We are proud of all of you, both athletically and academically.
And again, back here at the Iberia High School Gymnasium, now 3.5 minutes away from the resuming of our first contest of the 61st Annual Iberia Boys Basketball Tournament. With 38-18, our score. The Vienna Eagles lead the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity Hornets. Connor Harbin here, 97.9 The Source, of course, as we move on through here and get going in this second half. Again, we've looked over the books, 28 to... Nope, if I can open up my scorebook here so I can remember things. 28-12. That second quarter, we'll see if Vienna continues on with that momentum from yesterday, or if the Junior Varsity Hornets find their way back into this one. Still 2 quarters of basketball, still plenty of time to be played. If a 20-point lead can be created, a 20-point lead can certainly be erased, but they are going to have to play some stiffer defense, and they're also going to have to cut down on the turnovers as well. Perhaps the largest part of that large scoring run was just repeat turnovers. Pretty much St. Elizabeth unable to get in front of or out of their own backcourt. So we'll see if they've made the necessary adjustments with almost a full 24 hours to prepare for the resumation of this contest. So again, we look at the rest of the bracket. No 4-5 matchup tonight. That game will be played tomorrow. That will feature the Stoutland Tigers and, of course, the St. Elizabeth Varsity Hornets. Something curious I also wanted to bring up is that both the varsity and the junior varsity for St. Elizabeth are on the top side of the brackets. So I think if it is the way that that's going to continue on, if both teams win, both teams lose, we could have a varsity JV matchup as part of a tournament. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It is something a little bit curious there. So just keep that in mind. Of course, Iberia, Tuscumbia, Dixon, Maranatha, they are all on the bottom side of the bracket. We'll have 2 semifinals on either side, and those will be played again on Wednesday and Thursday, so tomorrow and Thursday. But we got to finish this contest first. Let's take one more break. When we come back, it's time for basketball. Got the third quarter on the way here between, again, Vienna and the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity. Back in 1 minute, you're listening to the 61st Annual Boys Iberia Basketball Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It truly takes a lot to make a public school good, but Stoutland School is working on not just making it good, but making it great. They've implemented many things at the best interest of each and every student, like a 4-day school week, as well as making ongoing improvements to enhance the safety and security of each student, such as a single point of entry, security resource officers on hand. They have also implemented new programs to provide more opportunities for their students, such as accelerated courses and dual credits, just to name a few. So when you are looking at a public school, don't just appeal to the good, look for the great and partner with them to be a more viable part of your community. Stoutland School is just that, a great school. Good luck, Tigers. We are proud of you. Action Automotive in St. Robert is your locally owned and operated full-service mechanic shop. Complete transmission and engine swaps at only $75 per hour. Rebuild that classic car or truck and get it back on the road. And have it done at Action Automotive Service, located at 128 April Drive, across from Freedom Elementary School in St. Robert. Call 336-8875. Action Automotive, proud to service the Pulaski County Ambulance and Fire District.
Another year-end blowout at your Seeger Toyota of St. Robert. This time it's for pre-owned vehicles. We have you covered with over 160 nice, road-ready, pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Plus over 18 different makes of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, starting at only $99.88. And the majority come with a lifetime engine warranty. Our choices currently are some of the best we've ever had, and 12 lenders, including credit unions, banks, and Toyota Financial, are ready to help you with great terms and rates. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from your friends at Seeger Toyota of St. Robert, next to Walmart, or 24/7 at SeegerToyota.net.
With approved credit, warranty applies to vehicles with less than 85,000 miles and less than 10 years old.
113 years and still going strong. That's the Bank of Crocker, who opened their doors in 1911 when Crocker was a small railroad town. And while they're still a small town, banking services from the Bank of Crocker are as modern as any financial institutions in the big cities. Android and Apple mobile banking apps let you do your banking from anywhere around the globe. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is just a click away. They've also added branches in Waynesville, St. Robert, and Richland through the years. It's a world apart from what it was back in 1911, but the personal hometown banking service has not changed. The Bank of Crocker, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Saying goodbye to those we love is made a little easier. Just knowing your memories are safely kept within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
And once again, back here at Iberia High School, we're just about to get going here. We were still waiting on our second official. Just 2 officials for this final half of basketball. We'll have 3 the rest of the evening. Our second official for this first game running a little bit behind. Well, fortunately, one of our officials for the next 2 games has shown up, and so he's currently in the referee locker room getting ready, so which means we will be getting going here in a few minutes. 38-18 is our score. Vienna leads the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity. Looks like starters are out on the floor for both sides to begin this second half here for St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity. That does mean Brady Kemna, Cole Wilde, Braden Kempker, Carter Rankenmeyer, and Hudson Lane as well for Vienna. That means Elias Miller. It means Cash Strickland, Sam Rowden, Duncan Wilkinson, and Gavin Schwartz. First of 3 games. Again, if you're just now joining us, we'll follow this up with Iberia and Tuscumbia. That is your 2-7 matchup, and then we'll wrap things up today with your 3-6. That'll be the Dixon Bulldogs and the Maranatha Baptist Academy Warriors. Games the rest of the week with the championships, the trophy games back on Friday. Again, a 4-game Friday, so make sure you tune in for that. Should be a lot of fun as we continue again to wait here for our official to get suited up and ready to go. So while we wait, again, last year's tournament, you might remember, was quite fun for St. Elizabeth, and in fact was quite fun for everybody. That was a very electric championship game, but you might remember last year it was St. Elizabeth defeating Iberia in the tournament final 62-56. Third place game, it was Stoutland overcoming Dixon 66-64. Vienna took 5th place in that tournament 65-61, and then again your 7th place game, Tuscumbia defeated Lighthouse Prep. All those games very, very close, within single digits last year. So hopefully we get some exciting games this tournament. But we are ready to go. Our second official is all set as we inbound the basketball here. The St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity to get going here as Carter Rinkenmeyer takes it to the left wing. Driving here on Rowden. Left side layup, left it short, rebounded by Rowden. He'll find an outlet pass in the Lions. Miller, now a traveling violation will be called on Miller. And it'll be Hornets basketball. In 38-18, 20-point deficit for the Hornets to make up. But still 2 full quarters of basketball. They've gotten shots. Haven't made the most of their opportunities. And again, that turnover bug in the second. Here's a nice shot from the free throw line. Brady Kemna puts it forward for 2. He's got 4 points now, back to 18, 38-20. I will say it feels very weird joining a game in the third quarter after, again, almost 24 hours rest. Here's a pass inside, right block, Sam Rowden. Out to the right wing here, 1 dribble. That's Cash Strickland. Cross the way. Ball is tipped. Down the floor it goes. Picked up here by Kemker. Kemker across the lane to Kemna. Left side layup is good. Brady Kemna back-to-back buckets. 38-22 the lead now. A minute's gone by here in this third quarter. Gavin Schwartz on the left wing. Top of the key, Duncan Wilkinson. Again, 14 points in the second quarter for Wilkinson. 4 threes. We'll see if he can continue on with that. Rowden, free throw line, squares up to the basket. Off to the left wing it goes to Strickland. Couple dribbles toward his right. Back out to the left wing now and up to the top again here, Miller. 1 dribble. Gavin Schwartz, left wing, into the corner now. Strickland going to take the contested 3 when he drains it. Wow. Nothing Cole Wilde did there was necessarily wrong. Strickland just drained it there. He's got 19 now, 41-22. Rinkemeyer, he'll drive in here, left side. Too hard. Jump ball off the rebound. Arrow is pointing toward Vienna. Vienna again, 11-4 on the season. Enough to earn them the 1 seat here in this contest, this tournament. St. Elizabeth, as far as the varsity is concerned, 5-7 on the year. Here's a pass out to the right corner now. Inside, Strickland, turnaround jumper over the top of Wilde's no good. Rebounded by Lane. Lane will pass it off to Kemker. He'll let everyone go by. He'll bring it down the middle of the floor. Passing it off now to Kemna. Kemna looking to drive all the way through. Rowden going to block that one out of bounds. Got that one full send into the padding. But it will be St. Elizabeth ball. Kemna to inbound. He'll float one up here. Rinkemeyer takes it down to the corner. Kemna looking for another basket. Air ball off the 3. Rebounded by Schwartz. 41-22. 5:52 left to go now in the third. To the left. Ball stripped out of bounds. But last touched here by St. Elizabeth. Big thank you to all of our sponsors for joining us for this one. Already almost made it through my log here. I know I didn't make it through the log yesterday because of the game being canceled, so apologies. We'll get through it plenty of times tonight to make up for it. Here's Strickland driving left baseline, now pulls it back out. A pass out to the half-court line to Miller. Take the pass to the right elbow, Rowden. Back to the corner here, Wilkinson. Elias Miller. Hook shot, middle of the lane, missed it, but he's fouled. Miller heading to the line for 2. Elias Miller, he's taken most of the free throws in this game. 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Foul's called here on Hudson Lane, his third. Can he have 2 free throws for Gavin Schwartz and 2 free throws for Carter Rinkemeyer? That's it. Miller does hit the first, now 5 for 7 from the line. Miller with 7 points. Second free throw's up, and also good. 2 for 2 this time, 43-22. New largest lead of the game here at 21. Pass across the way, Kempker, top of the key lane. Pass over to the right, Kemna. Kemna guarded here by Wilkinson, gets around him, drives through, shot from about 7. Bounces off the rim, rebounded by Rowden. Here's Miller up the right side of the floor, between his legs, goes toward his left. To Wilkinson, inside Rowden. Rowden back out to Strickland. Didn't like what he saw. They'll just swing it back around now. Miller on the right wing. Aiden Otto to the scoring table. He'll check in a moment. Right corner now, inside. Strickland, turn around. Shot from the right block is good. Strickland, 2 shots from the field here in this third. And now it's a 23-point deficit, 45-22. Here's a ball stolen by Wilkinson. He'll lob one down the floor. Dangerous pass. Strickland, though, is there to bring it down. He'll take a shot now from the left block. Missed that one. It's rebounded by Lane. Pass it down the floor here. Driving right baseline is Wilde. Wilde will be fouled. He'll be shooting 2. Fouls called on Elias Miller. His first, team first in this third. Wilde steps to the line here. First trip, 2 points tonight. First shot's up, and it is good. St. Elizabeth 3 for 3 from the free throw line in this one. Again, had just those 2 free throws in the second quarter. Otto will be checking in for shooter here. Depending on make or miss here. Second free throw, rolls out, no good. Rebounded, though, by Kempker. Possession will continue on here. Rinkemeyer top of the key, out to Wilde. Wilde going to take the 3. It's too far to the right. For the rebound, it's Wilkinson. 45-23 now. 4:13 left to go in the third. It's halfway through this third quarter. 3-pointer from the corner. Strickland's got it. It's second 3 of the quarter. He's now got 24 points. Rinkemeyer lost the dribble. Picked up by Miller. Miller driving through. Fading toward his right. No good. Strickland there for the rebound. Add 2 more. Strickland's now got 26. Here's another Vienna steal. Elias Miller to the left wing here. Going to slow it down. Going to operate from the half court. A fast break this time, but they will find an open 3. Here's Wilkinson. Got that one. Strickland and Wilkinson have really it's kind of been the 1-2 punch. It's quickly now a 30-point lead. 53-23. Here comes Kemna. Kemna had it stripped. Wilkinson comes up with the steal. It's a 4-on-1 fast break. Lane trying to play defense. He'll just let him go by. 2 more points here for Wilkinson. Wilkinson's now got 19. Timeout taken here by the Hornets. So just like that, Vienna finds themselves a long, extended 9-0 run, and they've got a 32-point lead, 55-23, here with 3:18 left to go in the third. 30-second break. We'll keep it right here because we talk about things here. Not really something that a lot of people experience. I did talk with my father, who of course does play-by-play for Nevada down in southwestern Missouri. It's something he's seen before. It's never happened to me until yesterday. The road's just not good enough to continue on. Of course, we got to worry about the safety, the school buses. Obviously, the bus is very hard to drive in snow, if you didn't already know. Anything larger than a small car, I'd assume. But, obviously, not causing too many problems here in the end, as we just kind of push a few games back. We just do a couple 3-game nights, and, well, we'll eventually get back on track. I know tomorrow's supposed to be back above 30, so, well, it's not necessarily heating out there. It's a little bit better than what we've had today. So back to it here, 55-23. Kempker with it. He'll throw it off to the right elbow lane. Now Otto outside again to Kempker. Into the ball game now, Austin Holtmeyer here for St. Elizabeth. They'll pass it to Otto on the right baseline. Shot blocked from behind, but a foul's going to be called. Might be called here on Alex Zimmer. We'll see who. Also in the game here, Weston Patton for the first time. Foul's called here on Zimmer, who picks up his second personal. Otto to the line, shooting 2. Gabe Kleffner also in the ball game here. As Otto misses the first. Kleffner 2 points tonight. Otto looking to make it a 3-point performance. For a second free throw, much better than the first. That one does fall through. And it's a 31-point lead, 55-24. 2:55 left to go in this quarter. Here's Strickland, top of the key. Pass to the left wing here. Miller off to Kleffner. He'll drive left baseline. Shot over the top of Lane. No good. Zimmer there for the offensive rebound. He'll shoot it too hard. Foul off the rebound. Called here against Vienna. Foul's called here against Kleffner, his second. Team third. I just noticed our third official kind of snuck in there in between games. So actually, we're operating with a 3 official setup. Holtmeyer, left block. Nice pass there from Lane. Creates an open bucket. 55-26, back under that 30-point line here. It's 29. Zimmer, left elbow. Moves to the middle of the lane. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Lane. Outlet pass. He'll have it here in Kempker, I should say. Cross the lane. Lane across half court. Leaps off to the corner. Rinkemeyer for 3. Too short. Rebounded, though, by Holtmeyer. Able to keep himself from falling out of bounds. Gets it out to Rinkemeyer. Shot from the left baseline. Shot might have been blocked, but into the hands of Holtmeyer it goes. He'll catch and release for 2. Ends up being kind of a pseudo assist there off the block shot. Holtmeyer, right place, right time. Back to 27 now. It's 55-28. Here's Elias Miller driving through again. Shot rolls off the rim. Rebounded a couple times here by Kleffner. Can't put it back through here. We get a jump ball. Pointing toward the Hornets. So a chance here for a Hornets run. As Tuscumbia arrives to my left. Again, they'll have the second game today. Here's St. Elizabeth across half court again. Kemna near the half court line. He'll send it over to Wilde. Wilde back in the ball game alongside Kemna. Here's a shot rolling around the rim. Foul on the rebound. Looks like they'll say Kemna pushed from behind here. He'll pick up the foul. His second, team second. Ball back to Vienna now. Good-sized crowd on hand. Obviously not as large as we had yesterday. That will probably change here just before the top of the hour with the tournament hosts yet to play. Here's a shot, left wing, Cass Strickland. He's got another. His third 3 of the quarter. He's got 13 for the period, and he's got 29 points now. Kemna, big jump stop to the elbow. Pass to the top of the key. Otto lost it out of bounds, but they'll say it was last touched by Miller. So the Hornets do keep control. So we're back to 30 now, 58-28. Into the backcourt here. Kemna will bring it across. He'll be picked up by Kleffner. Pass left corner. Wilde to the top of the key. Kemna for 3. Backspin on the shot, but left short. Out of bounds it falls. Vienna ball. Under a minute now left to go in the third. Miller up the left side of the floor. He'll be picked up by Kemna. Left side here, Kleffner. Guarded very closely here by Holtmeyer. Kleffner trying to create space. Yeah, he'll give it back up to the half-court line. Back to Miller. To the right side here, Strickland. Nope, excuse me, that's Patton. Back to Miller. Miller driving through middle of the lane. Tries to work it to the left block. Finds Zimmer. Zimmer double team down low. Throws up the shot too far. Rebounded by Otto. Off to Lane. Lane picked up by Miller. He'll have to pass it off here to Kemna. 12 seconds now left to go in the quarter. Kemna lost the dribble. Out bounds it goes. Wanted the push. Didn't get it. It's Vienna ball. So Vienna might get the final shot here of the third. As Rinkemeyer sent back in now. Replacing Lane, it looks like. So we'll see what Vienna does here to try to get this final shot of the quarter. Kleffner will take it off the inbounds pass. He'll come up right wing. Passing it back up top to the key. Here's Miller. Miller, left corner. Strickland, guarded closely. Dribbling to his right. Just has to throw up a 3. No, off the left side of the rim. The Vienna Eagles will still carry a 30-point lead into the final quarter. Another 20-point quarter here for the Vienna Eagles. We'll have a running clock when we come back. 58-28 our score. We're back here in 60 seconds. Listening to the Iberia Invitational Boys Basketball Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
At Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert, we've got your back when it comes to saving money on vehicles. That's because we have outstanding deals and a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Cars, trucks, SUVs, they're all priced to move today. get big cash rebates and low financing that will save you thousands. Plus, you'll get the best customer service possible. To save big, make it by Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert or visit edmorrisfordstrobert.com and get backed by Morris today.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here at Iberia High School, at least as far as this first game is concerned, 58-28. The Vienna Eagles lead the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity Hornets. Again, if my calculations are correct, should have a running clock here in this fourth quarter, as long as this lead stays above 30. St. Elizabeth with the basketball here. Kemna, right wing, coming toward his right. He'll take a mid-range jumper from about 12, no good. Rebounded, though, by Rinkemeyer, and he'll put it back underneath 30, 58-30. Rinkemeyer, he's now got 8. He does lead the way today for the Hornets. Here's Kleffner driving left baseline, whistle and a foul. Charged here, 2, looks like. Braden Kempker picks up his second, team first. Vienna to inbound underneath. Right side of their basket. They'll toss it up top to Miller. Miller, middle of the lane, off to Strickland. Strickland, nice pass inside to Kleffner. Ball might have been blocked, might have been a clean block. But a foul's charged here to Kemna, who picks up his third. Heading to the line, shooting 2. I thought he maybe got enough of it there for the clean block. But he does pick up the foul, as Kleffner misses the first. Get a second here for Kleffner, but we do have a couple subs incoming for Vienna. Incoming here, Tegan James and Jude Strickland. Cass Strickland and Elias Miller will check out. Might see some new names across this fourth quarter here for Vienna. As we continue on. Second free throw for Kleffner. Rolls out. Rebounded here by Kempker. St. Elizabeth back the other way. Kemna high off the glass for 2. Kemna now has 8. He's approaching double digits. 26-point ball game, 58-32. Tegan James, now Jude Strickland, right corner. They'll go inside to Zimmer. Zimmer underneath the basket, tries to create some space, missed his first shot, goes back up with it. Foul from behind this time, and we're going back to the line. So 3 quick fouls here called against St. Elizabeth. This one's going to be called here on Cole Wilde. Wilde's first, and again, team third. Zimmer's first free throw is good. Bounces off the rim a few times, but eventually falls. Zimmer has his first points tonight. Yesterday, tonight, my usual verbiage, not quite carrying the same meaning, I suppose. But he does sink the second. Back to 28 we go, 60-32. Cross-court pass here, Kemna right wing. Moves toward the baseline here, drives in, shot blocked by James. Ball tipped around, still all loose on the floor. Eventually picked up here by Kleffner. Picked up by Wilde. Now a foul called here on Wilde. Got his hands on him there. He'll be charged for it. Picks up his second, team fourth. Double bonus for the next 6:47. Starting with the next foul here. Have the potential for quite a few free throws down the stretch here with 6:47. Jude Strickland going toward the left. Hudson Lane back to the scoring table here for St. E. They'll go to Zimmer on the left block, guarded by Wilde. Zimmer will fight his way through, gets the bucket. We're back to 30, back to where we started the quarter, 62-32. Left side here, Rinkemeyer, couldn't bring it in. Vienna ball. Also in for Vienna here, Jace Bertoni. And lots of new names in the ball game now in this fourth quarter. We think about what we got coming up here. Might have the potential for a long extended break before our second game today. I'll have to come up with a plan here. Jude Strickland into the corner. Bertoni for 3. No, list it too far to the left. Rebounded by Kempker. Pass down the floor here, trying to hit Rinkemeyer in stride. Might have been tipped by Vienna, but it does last touch Rinkemeyer on its way out. It does stay Vienna ball, or at least comes back with Vienna. Our second game scheduled to start at 6. Obviously, not quite to the halfway point of the 5 o'clock hour. Jude Strickland comes across half court. Right elbow now Zimmer. Zimmer squaring up to the basket. They'll pass it back outside. Now back to Zimmer. Whistle, traveling called. We're coming back with the Hornets. Austin Holtmeyer, Harrison Plasmeyer, Naden Otto all in the ball game now. Like Kemna. Missed who else came out there. I believe it was Jacob Holtmeyer who came out there as well. Under 5 to go now in the fourth. Rinkemeyer, left side over to Plasmeyer. Trying to go inside the lane, but it's stolen by Bertoni. Bertoni will bring it up the floor himself. Moving toward the right. Right corner, Jude Strickland. Right wing, across the court, over to the left side here. Driving through, that's James. His shot's too long, but it's rebounded by Strickland. Kicks it out to James, to Bertoni. Right wing, one dribble, going inside, middle of the lane here. That's Dylan Long who checks in for the first time. But it's eventually stolen here. Down the floor we go. Hornets. Here's Rinkemeyer off the right block for 2. 28 points now is the lead, 62-34. Long, left block, one dribble. Trying to go through lane, shot blocked, but a foul's called. And it's going to be Dylan Long shooting 2. Foul's called on Aiden Otto, his third. Long sets up his first stint tonight. Puts up the first free throw. It's too far to the right. Second free throw now for Long is appropriately long. Missed it off the rim. Stays 28 points. 62-34. Rinkemeyer for 3 from the left wing. Too far to the right. Bounces off the rim. Rebounded by Bertoni. One dribble. Lets everyone go by before kicking it on over to. Looks like that is Hunter Schwartz, who also checks in for the first time. Swinging around here. Jude Strickland driving right baseline. Shot from 6. No good. Rebounded by Holtmeyer. Come back the other way once again. Now halfway through this fourth quarter. Schwartz got a hand on it. Can't save it, though. And stays St. Ebal. Scumbia just waiting on from the wings. Haven't seen any of the Iberia players. I know they're in the gym. They were shooting around before we got going today. Obviously, not a long trip for the Rangers. So we're in their own gym. Here's a foul called on Vienna. Called on the Eagles' Jude Strickland, his first, team first, here in this fourth. Rinkemeyer will re-inbound. Plasmeyer to the right wing. Otto. Couple dribbles. Back to the left corner. Rinkemeyer for 3. Too short this time. Rebounded, though, by Holtmeyer. He'll kick it back outside to Plasmeyer. Left side. Rinkemeyer again on the drive. He'll be fouled. Might have just taken the 2 points instead, but the foul came first on the floor. Foul, I believe, is going to be called here on Bertoni. Yep, that'll be the case. His first, team second. Wimbow from underneath. Rinkemeyer continued through the contact. Hit a nice running shot. But in the end, it is a foul on the floor. Ball's inbound to Holtmeyer. Top of the key, Otto. Couple dribbles. Ball tipped, stolen away. Again, Hunter Schwartz. He'll come down the floor, has the 3-on-1, left side layup, high off the glass and through. Hunter Schwartz now in the book with his first 2. And again, we're back to that 30-point line, 64-34. 3 minutes left to go here in this contest. Lane kicks it out to Otto. One dribble, right baseline, spins toward his left, throws up the shot. Off the backboard, off the rim, rebounded though by Lane. His second chance falls through. And back to 28, 64-36. So Vienna will move on to the women's semifinals. St. Elizabeth's junior varsity, they'll fall to the consolation semifinals. They'll await the result again in that 4-5 matchup. Here's a shot from the left baseline. Hunter Schwartz. Back-to-back buckets. 66-36. And that 4-5 we'll see tomorrow. Plasmeyer for 3, left wing, no good. Rebounded by Lane. Lane will be fouled. Foul on the 4 here, going to be charged along, his first. And again, Vienna's third. Stoutland unable to travel today. And so, we'll pick that up tomorrow. But these two teams will rate the result of that game. Ball to be inbounded here. Had 4 substitutions. Cole Wilde back in the game. He'll take the 3. Missed it. Going for the rebound was Holtmeyer. Couldn't hang on to it. Jacob Holtmeyer. Goes out of bounds, though. Will stay here, though, as Kempker gets set to inbound again. Screen set. Looking for Kemna. Didn't find it. Now they'll find Kemna. Left corner 3. Line drive shot. Too short. Loose rebound picked up by Wilde. He'll bring it out to the left wing. Kempker for 3. Again, too short. Long rebound. Bertoni will let it roll. Out of bounds. Vienna ball. Now just over a minute. For Vienna. This will be their 12th win of the season. 12-4 now on the campaign. Over their average. Averaging 62 points a game. Coming into this contest. After a slow offensive start. Well, obviously it was the Cash Strickland and Duncan Wilkinson show. Those two combining for a majority of the points here tonight. We're actually at the free throw line. There was a foul called on Austin Holtmeyer. Dylan Long at the line now. Does miss the first free throw. It's 0 for 3 now from the line. Should have time for this free throw and then one more play. Toss it up. Long's free throw. It falls through. Long in the books tonight with 1. 67-36. Kempker to the left wing, Wilde. Wilde across the court, now over to Kemna. One dribble, back to the left wing. Wilde, does he have a 3 this time? No, that's too long. Over the rebound, or over the backboard, I should say it goes. Rebounded by Kemna, but his pass is picked off here by Long. Long will pass it down the floor here. Bertoni brings it to the right wing. He'll dribble this one out, and this one will come to a close. So Vienna comes through with the victory. They move on to the winners' semifinals. And again, the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity, they'll play next in the consolation semifinals. 67-36, your final score. We'll take a few minutes. We'll come right back. I'll update you on what we're going to do here, whether we start this second game a little early or if we've got a 30-minute wait ahead of us. But for now, we take a couple minutes. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Boys Basketball Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
In sports, success is measured in the number of points scored, in games won, and in championships earned. At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, and being there when you need us. In fact, 9 out of 10 people surveyed with a claim would recommend Shelter to a friend. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For a free insurance review.
For auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, John Gregory, your Shelter Insurance agent in Crocker.
Or stop by and see me, Dave Howlett, your Shelter Insurance agent in Richland.
Nowadays, when you walk into a big store looking for furniture, you find some pieces made from glorified cardboard, and you're lucky if they don't break on the ride home. They'll call it affordable, but they really mean cheap. So if you want furniture, you can go there. Or if you're looking for an heirloom, maybe you should talk to us.
Paul's Furniture, St. Robert and Rolla, where quality and savings go together. 2.5 acres of showroom, no money down, and no interest for 12 months. Delivery is free. We proudly say we won't be undersold.
A good battery, wipers, and headlights are all an important part of winter driving, and they're on sale at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply. This month, get a $25 prepaid card on AAA batteries and a $20 prepaid card on Napa Legend batteries. Save $15 on Napa Night Vision headlights and save $18 a pair on Trico wiper blades. Evercraft utility gloves are just $9.99 a pair. All the oil and antifreeze you'll ever need is available 7 days a week at your Napa Parts store. And get the good stuff at St. Robert Auto Supply off Missouri Avenue.
We all have our faves.
I love baseball.
I love football.
Basketball is my game.
But there's one thing we all love. Pizza! If you need to satisfy that competitive appetite, we got your slice right here.
Domino's Pizza in St. Robert is the pizza during and after the game. Try the perfect combo deal. Pizza, side, and a drink for $19.99. Try Domino's Mix and Match is only $6.99. Check it out online at Domino's.com or call your order in at 573-336-3400. Domino's Pizza, 213 St. Robert Boulevard. Looking for a great career? Domino's Pizza St. Robert is hiring all positions. Apply online at jobs.domino's.com.
Attention job seekers, mark your calendars for January 15th, 2024 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for a healthcare career fair hosted by Phelps Health. Discover endless opportunities to shape your future in healthcare and the health of your community. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, we've got something for you. Managers will be on site to chat about various departments and opportunities, and we have laptops ready for you to apply on the spot. Don't miss out on this chance to shape your future at Phelps Health. See you on January 15th.
January just got a whole lot better with Lowe Chevrolet's Start the Year Right sales event. Get amazing savings off the MSRP on 2024 Chevy Silverados. Or take your pick from the rugged Equinox to the sleek styling of the Malibu. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has the vehicle you're looking for. Trade in your current vehicle and they'll give you top dollar towards your new Chevrolet. This is the perfect year to upgrade. Find new roads at Lowe Chevrolet. Off I-44 exit 156 in Waynesville and online at lowechevy.com.
Back here at the Iberia High School Gymnasium, our first game in the books. Tonight, the Vienna Eagles. They are the first team to stamp their ticket to the winners' semifinals. They defeat the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity. Final score in this one, 67-36. Connor Harbor here with you, 97.9 The Source. We've got 21 minutes in between games here again. The running clock kind of making things go a little bit quicker than maybe that was anticipated. So we do have a little bit of time to wait here, but obviously we still have a post game to go through here, and we'll probably just play some extended breaks as we get going with our second game here. But again, a 31-point victory today as we look at the scoring totals for this one. First and foremost for the Hornets Junior Varsity, 6 points after 1, 18 at the half, 28 after 3, and then 36 total in this one. One score in double digits. That would be Carter Rinkemeyer. He finishes with 10 points here in this one. 6 points in the first half, and then 4 in the second half for, again, 10 points here today. He was joined in the books by Brady Kemna, who had a 6-point third quarter for 8 points here tonight. Austin Holtmeyer finishes with 6 here in this one, as does Hudson Lane. 3 points apiece for both Cole Wilde and Aiden Otto. No three-pointers tonight, but Wilde and Otto both going 1 for 2 from the free throw line in that second half. So again, an 18-point first half performance for the JV Hornets, and then 36 total here in this contest. Meanwhile, Vienna, slow start for them tonight. 10 points in that first quarter. Only had a 4-point lead at the initial break, but were able to extend that lead to 20 by halftime. 58 points after 3 quarters, and then 67 is your final again, as you kind of brought in some end-of-the-bench guys. The scoring did slow down a little bit, but you did have some big performances, some players to watch for the rest of the tournament. We take a look here. Cass Strickland, what a third quarter he had today. Did not play any of the fourth had he done, so he might have gotten over that 30-point line. But as it stands, 29 points here for Strickland, including 16 points in that first half, 13 points in the second quarter. Duncan Wilkinson, he also finishes in double digits. Most of his damage came in the second quarter. Scored 14 of his 19 here in that second quarter, including 4 threes. 5 threes total for the game. But yeah, Strickland and Wilkinson both put up monster games here today. Were really instrumental in Vienna, pulling very far away from the JV Hornets. Other scores, though, Elias Miller finishes with 8, just 1 shot from the field, but did sink 6 of 8 from the free throw line for an 8-point performance. 4 points apiece for both Hunter Schwartz and Alex Zimmer. 2 points here for Gabe Kleffner, and then 1 point for Dylan Long there at the tail end of that one. Did sink that free throw. So again, Vienna does improve to 12-4 on the season. Do believe wins over JV teams do ultimately count for the overall record, but as it is a 12-4 campaign now for Vienna and the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity. They will await their fate as we wait for that 4-5 matchup against Stowin and the St. E Varsity. That will be played tomorrow. As I understand it, will most likely be the first game of the day. My only question is, what do you follow that up with? Because as it stands, the second game, or a Wednesday, was supposed to be the winner's semifinal. So are you going to have a team play 2 games that day? I'm not quite sure, but I'm sure before we leave today, we will get that info on what to expect with tomorrow's games. So we'll go ahead and take ourselves another break. This is going to be an extended break. We'll take about 5 minutes or so. When we come back, it's time to get into our second contest today. The number 2 seed, the tournament host, the Iberia Rangers, they are set to take on the Tuscumbia Lions. Should be a fun one. We're back in 5 minutes. You're listening to the 61st Annual Iberia Boys Invitational Basketball Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the products and services and savings they offer their friends and families, like eClub. Sign up today and keep up to date on special promotions and events. Log on to tcmarkets.com and find every store's weekly ads right at your fingertips. Print off coupons to save even more money. Check them out on Facebook. Browse recipes too. Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the area youth and proud to be a part of their communities.
If your heating and air exchange is not working properly, it might be time for an upgrade or an overhaul. AirServe Heating and Air in Waynesville is a full-service heating and air company. Allergy season is upon us, and AirServe offers indoor quality solutions. From the simple and efficient duct cleaning to replacing an old unit with an energy-efficient one. There's free estimates and financing options, so you know the cost before you start. Call 433-3613 or stop by the office at 505 Historic 66 in West Waynesville. AirServe in Waynesville, locally owned and operated by your neighbors.
You seem a little quiet.
Frustrated at work.
Oh, what's going on?
Being a CNA at a big hospital is nothing more than get me this and give me that. I always thought it would be a job that really made a difference.
Maybe you should downsize, specialize, or find a fit for your passion.
Is there such a place?
Dixon Nursing and Rehab, located in the heart of Dixon, Missouri, is now hiring nursing assistants, certified nursing assistants, LPNs, and RNs. Stop in and apply today. Dixon Nursing and Rehab can provide the courses needed to get you certified and a start for your career today.
Students come and students go. Some start at the elementary level and continue in the same district until graduation. Others move in, some move out for a variety of reasons, but usually it's the parent's job that facilitates a family's move. Whatever the reason, the Iberia School District welcomes all students. At Iberia, students get the best possible education from a staff of dedicated teachers, coaches, and an administration that cares about the product they send out every May at graduation. Whether it's continuing their education, the military, or the 9-to-5 world, the Iberia School District is proud of their Rangers and Lady Rangers.
It's hard to remain competitive in the fast-moving manufacturing world. Trust and dependability are two qualities that are non-negotiable. That's how Inventory Sales Company of St. Elizabeth has built their solid business foundation, providing quality fasteners, struts, weld studs, tools, fabrication, and more for over 35 years. Expertise in 7 distinct divisions allows them to customize materials to fit your needs. Inventory Sales Company also has over 600,000 feet of warehouse space to store your materials until you're ready to use them on site. Where the customer is king, Inventory Sales Company, 683 Highway 52 in St. Elizabeth. Call 866-480-2412 or visit inventorysales.com.
I won!
Fuel up, drink, eat, scratch, win. Right here. Eagle Stop, family owned and operated in central and southern Missouri. Join the Eagle Stop loyalty program and get fuel discounts with every purchase. Free drinks monthly and earn points to redeem for snacks, drinks, and fuel. Reward yourself. Eagle Stop, a proud supporter of high school athletics and the communities they represent. Eagle Stop, in a community near you. EagleStopStores.com.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
Parts City.
When it's time to replace your battery, trust the professional parts people at Parts City Auto Parts to help you choose the Super Start battery that's an exact fit for your vehicle. Whether it's a reliable economy, hard-working premium, or powerful extreme, Parts City Auto Parts has the Super Start battery you need in stock at a guaranteed low price. Don't let a dead battery slow you down. Visit Parts City Auto Parts for a Super Start battery you can count on. Parts City Auto Parts.
For all of your auto parts needs, see your Parts City Auto Parts store in Iberia and Dixon.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Tax Pros and More, with locations in St. Robert, Richland, Lebanon, and Jefferson City, offers everything you need to start your brand new business. Don't be afraid of being a sole proprietorship and starting your own company, because you can always grow and hire later. The experts at Tax Pro and More are here to help answer any questions and make the transition extra smooth. Tax Pros and More also specializes in tax return filing, planning, bookkeeping, and financial statement analysis for your business, as well as other payroll services. Call us today and we can help. 573-451-2229.
We care for them.
Hey, Mr. Gibson. Good morning.
Hey there, honey.
Take wonderful care of them.
All right, here's your morning meds and your coffee, just how you like it. 1 cream,
2
sugars.
And we'll go to the ends of the earth to protect them. You can count on that.
Life Care Center of Waynesville believe in treating patients and residents as family members, focusing on inpatient and outpatient rehabilitation with 24-hour skilled nursing care. We are proud to also offer a secured Alzheimer's and dementia care unit, 700 Birch Lane in the heart of Waynesville.
Ever think about living to be 100 years old? Well, maybe you will. Hello, this is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Making plans and being prepared for events in our lives is the right thing to do. At Memorial Chapels, we offer many choices in funeral planning, and we're always available to discuss options regarding how best to fund those choices. Because when it comes to important events in life, you really need to get prepared.
St. Elizabeth R4 School District salutes the academic and athletic achievements of their students. Scoring 95% on the state APR makes St. Elizabeth's scoring number 4 in the state overall. St. Elizabeth students, the district is proud of you and your achievements. We are proud of all of you, both athletically and academically.
And again, back here at Iberia High School, where we are awaiting the start of our 2-7 matchup tonight, our first full game of the evening, again, which will see the 2-seed tournament host, the Iberia Rangers, taking on the number 7 seed, the Tuscumbia Lions. Connor Harbert here with you today, 97.9 The Source. But first, a bracket update here for you. I did get some information from, of course, Iberia Athletic Director Lisa Law. That game that we just saw, it is official. Vienna obviously will move on to the winner semifinals. Meanwhile, St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity will fall to the consolation semifinals, but the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity, they will fall to the bottom side of the bracket. So the dream is dead. We will not see a varsity team take on their own junior varsity in this tournament, assuming, of course, the 4-5 matchup went Stoutland's way. But that is a update here for you. We will not have a varsity play. A junior varsity could still have it, but it would have to be in the 7th place game here at this point, which again, or maybe even the 5th place game, but it's not going to happen in the second round. So, Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Let's jump into our next one here, the 2-7, which sees the Iberia Rangers coming into this game with a record of 8-4 here on the season. Losers their last time out against Bell, fresh off the, well, their tournament to end 2023, that being the Otterville Holiday Classic. Tuscumbia, 4-7 here on the season. But these two teams, they've already played once before, and it very much went Iberia's way. Big, dominating 50-point win in that one, actually 49 points, but again, a dominant win for the Rangers there. So Tuscumbia will try to avoid that same fate here in this one, and of course, Iberia will look to perform well in front of their own crowd. So we've got that game coming up in about 9.5 minutes or so. Let's take 2 minutes. We'll come back, and we'll compare and contrast our two teams before we get going here in this one. Again, Iberia and Tuscumbia coming up next. You're listening to the 61st Annual Iberia Boys Basketball Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It truly takes a lot to make a public school good, but Stoutland School is working on not just making it good, but making it great. They've implemented many things at the best interest of each and every student, like a 4-day school week, as well as making ongoing improvements to enhance the safety and security of each student, such as a single point of entry, security resource officers on hand. They have also implemented new programs to provide more opportunities for their students, such as accelerated courses and dual credits, just to name a few. So when you are looking at a public school, don't just appeal to the good, look for the great and partner with them to be a more viable part of your community. Stoutland School is just that, a great school. Good luck, Tigers. We are proud of you. Action Automotive in St. Robert is your locally owned and operated full-service mechanic shop. Complete transmission and engine swaps at only $75 per hour. Rebuild that classic car or truck and get it back on the road. And have it done at Action Automotive Service, located at 128 April Drive, across from Freedom Elementary School in St. Robert. Call 336-8875. Action Automotive, proud to service the Pulaski County Ambulance and Fire District.
Another year-end blowout at your Seeger Toyota of St. Robert. This time it's for pre-owned vehicles. We have you covered with over 160 nice, road-ready, pre-owned vehicles to choose from, plus over 18 different makes of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, starting at only $99.88. And the majority come with a lifetime engine warranty. Our choices currently are some of the best we've ever had, and 12 lenders, including credit unions, banks, and Toyota Financial, are ready to help you with great terms and rates. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from your friends at Seeger Toyota of St. Robert, next to Walmart, or 24/7 at SeegerToyota.net.
With approved credit, warranty applies to vehicles with less than 85,000 miles and less than 10 years old.
And again, back here at Iberia High School here in, Iberia. 30 minutes down Route 17, of course, from Waynesville. 2-7 matchup coming up next. The, again, tournament host Iberia Rangers set to take on the Tuscumbia Lions, who come to town. These two teams met earlier in the season with Iberia picking up a 49-point win. So we'll see if history repeats itself here, just in a new location, or if Tuscumbia does have the tools to overcome here as we compare and contrast our two teams in this contest. Iberia, 8-4 on the year, 1-1 here at home, 2-2 on the road, and 5-1 in neutral site games. And again, Tuscumbia, they are 4-7. 4-4 at home, 0-3 on the road. They have not played a neutral tourney game. This is their first, as far as that's concerned, here this season. Iberia averaging 61.5 points a game this season. They allow 55.7 to Tuscumbia. They pick up 56.9 points a game, and they allow 63.5 points a game. These two teams, they have several common opponents, but they have not actually played anybody together just yet. Of course, Iberia, a member of the Frisco League. Tuscumbia, they play a lot of the Frisco League teams there, but common opponents include Calvary Lutheran, Crocker, Lakeway, Maranatha Baptist, Newburgh, Richland, and St. Elizabeth. But again, no overlap just yet, other than the fact that these two teams have played each other here this season. Matchup history, these teams, they've played 15 times in the last 16 years. And the current win streak, well, it belongs very much to Iberia. 9 straight wins, including that win earlier this year. These two teams played last year in this same tournament, the 60th annual edition of this tournament. It was 89-49 in favor of Iberia. And then before that, it had been a few years, 2019, it ended up in a 72-18 win for Iberia. So we will see how this one goes here as our captains meet at midcourt to talk things over here. Again, Iberia, new head coach for the season, Colin Holzer, leading the way here. Tuscumbia, their returning coach, Joshua Wood and Corbett Eidson. And returning to the team this year after, I believe, both of them going through their first campaign last season. You have a lot of returning players here in this one. Of course, for Iberia, we call them the P Squad, but they'll most likely be your starting lineup here in this one. Guys like Hunter Piggott, Tanner Patterson, Gus Perkins, Grant Perry, Clayton Parker. You'll have them out on the floor there, and then some solid bench, some solid depth as well coming off of the bench. And meanwhile, Tuscumbia, you have players there like Bentley Boggs. You remember last year he had a few games, I believe actually ended up in the top 5 scoring. No, a little bit short there, but guys like Bentley Boggs, and of course you have guys like, I believe, Austin Rowland returning from last year, Zach Handy, a returner, Connor Burks. So this Tuscumbia squad does have a few returners from last year, but they are coming into this game on a 4-game losing streak. Lost to Calvary Lutheran back on the 11th. 64-58, lost to South Callaway, Max Creek, and then again that game against Iberia, part of that losing streak as well. Iberia, meanwhile, again, lost their last time out. That was at Bell back on January 2nd. So Iberia has had a long break. Just the one game here in 2024. We're supposed to play Licking back on the 12th. That game was postponed. They did win 3 straight games at the Otterville Holiday Classic Tournament, though, over Otterville, over Lincoln, and over Bunston there as well. So again, another intriguing matchup. Second meeting between the two teams. We'll see who gets the better this time. We'll come back in 3 minutes. We'll have the national anthem. They are going to play it here before this first full contest. When we come back, though, we'll have those starting lineups for you. Again, it's the second game of 3 tonight, Iberia and Tuscumbia. We're back in 3. You're listening to the 61st Annual Iberia Boys Invitational Basketball Tournament. You're listening to, well, 97.9 The Source.
113 years and still going strong. That's the Bank of Crocker, who opened their doors in 1911 when Crocker was a small railroad town. And while they're still a small town, banking services from the Bank of Crocker are as modern as any financial institutions in the big cities. Android and Apple mobile banking apps let you do your banking from anywhere around the globe. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is just a click away. They've also added branches in Waynesville, St. Robert, and Richland through the years. It's a world apart from what it was back in 1911, but the personal hometown banking service has not changed. The Bank of Crocker, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Saying goodbye to those we love is made a little easier. Just knowing your memories are safely kept within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
At Edmore's Ford in St. Robert, we've got your back when it comes to saving money on vehicles. That's because we have outstanding deals and a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Cars, trucks, SUVs, they're all priced to move today. Get big cash rebates and low financing that will save you thousands. Plus, you'll get the best customer service possible. To save big, make it by Edmore's Ford in St. Robert or visit edmoresfordstrobert.com and get backed by Morse today.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here at Iberia High School, where it's about time for our second game of 3 here tonight. Our first full game, which will see the number 2 seeded Iberia Rangers taking on the number 7 seeded Tuscumbia Lions. Let's go ahead and meet your starting lineups here for this one. First, for Tuscumbia, they'll look a little bit something like this. First one out on the floor, that will be a 5'11 senior guard in Connor Burks. Also out there as well, 6-foot-tall sophomore Austin Rowland. He played a little bit as a freshman last year. Saw him in this tournament. Out there as well, 6'4 sophomore. That'll be Damon Whittle. He also played as a freshman as well. 6'1 senior Bentley Boggs will be in the starting lineup, and then he'll be joined out there by a 6'2 senior in Liam Phillips. Again, Tuscumbia coached by Joshua Wood and assisted by Corbett Eidson. Now the lineup here for the Iberia Rangers. They'll look a little bit something like this. First one out there, that'll be Hunter Piggott. Also out there as well, it'll be Tanner Patterson. Gus Perkins gets the start here in this one. Also joining him out there, that will be Grant Perry, another senior here in this Iberia lineup. And then last one out on the 4, that will be, of course, Clayton Parker. So again, your P squad out there in Piggott, Patterson, Perkins, Perry, and Parker. You know, they say don't pop your P's when you're on the radio, when you're in front of a microphone. It's a little bit difficult when it comes to the Iberia Rangers. But then your lineup for Tuscumbia, it'll be Burks, it'll be Rowland, it'll be Whittle, it'll be Boggs, and it will be Phillips. Iberia coached by Colin Holger, assisted by Trey Holger. Coach Holger, the coach of the Plato Eagles last year, moving amongst the Frisco League. He's done a good job in his first season as the head coach. 8-4, this Iberia squad. See if they can get it done in front of their home crowds. We're set to get it going here. Again, large crowd on hand here for this one. As you might expect with the tournament hosts, the opening tip's going to be won here by Iberia. Hunter Piggott, quick 3 from the right wing. That's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by, eventually Parker picks it up. Lost it, into the corner it goes. Piggott there to run it down. Piggott across the way. Tanner Patterson, pump fake. Now he'll throw it over to the baseline. Here's Parker with it again. Now quickly swing it around here. Gus Perkins trying to go inside to Perry. But it's tipped out of bounds. Will stay here with the Rangers. So again, Iberia 49 points. The margin of victory last time. So now we'll actually get an official timeout here. Parker might have a little bit of blood there. So we'll actually have to sub him out here. Quickly, Trey Wall sent into the ball game. But the ball's inbounded here to Perry. Perry over to Patterson. Patterson off to Wall. Right corner, he'll go inside, back to the top of the key. Iberia rotating it very quickly here. Piggott for 3 from the left wing, got it. Hunter Piggott starts the scoring here for Iberia. And Tuscumbia will get the ball for the first time here as they'll work to break this Iberia full court press. With the basketball here, Austin Rowland. He lost it, stolen by Iberia. 3-on-1 fast break. Ball tipped, though, into the hands of Connor Burke. Nicely done there. I believe it was Bentley Boggs who got a hand on that one. Ball thrown down the floor. Eventually, Boggs gets it back. To the right corner here, Rowland driving baseline. Top of the key again, Burks. Burks to his left. Three-pointer. Rowland too short. Rebounded by Patterson. Patterson chucks it down the floor. Here's Perry catching it in stride. Layup is good. By Perry, I mean Perkins. But the result is the same. 2 points and a 5-0 lead. Get an ample student section across the way. Cheerleaders here for Iberia. Lots of red in the crowd as well. Tuscumbia traveling today. These two sides not too far from one another. Tuscumbia loses it out of bounds. It's Iberia ball. Just another short little drive down Route 17. Grant Perry, right elbow, driving through. Layup, left it long. Rebounded, though, by Perkins. Perkins' ball tipped into the backcourt here. Piggott will run it down. He'll come back across here. Back to Perry. Over to the right wing. Here's Trey Wall for 3. Another one. 2 threes here for Iberia in the first quarter. Wall's got this one off the bench. 8-0. Rangers now lead. Timeout taken here by Tuscumbia. Coach Wood taking a quick timeout. Just 2 minutes into this one, with Iberia opening this game up on an 8-0 run. We'll be back here in, looks like 30 seconds. Actually, we'll just go ahead and keep it right here. 30 seconds in case you were just now joining us. First game wrapping up, 67-36. Vienna, first team to the winners semifinals. St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity. They drop down to the bottom side of the bracket, the consolation semifinals. So the winner of this one will face Vienna. Actually, nope, that's wrong. Apologies. The winner of this one will face the winner of Dixon Marinette the Baptist. The loser of this one will face the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity. Again, because we're trying to avoid that varsity junior varsity matchup. I believe if it works out, 5th place, 7th place game, you'll have no choice, but as it stands, they'll try their best to avoid it. Liam Phillips with the basketball, has it stripped from behind by Patterson. Long pass down the floor here. Hunter Piggott, the open layup. He's got 2 more. 10-0 run here for the Rangers to start. Here's a ball tipped, but into the hands of Phillips. He'll hand it off here. Damon Whittle. Shot over the top of Perry. Good for 2. Tuscumbia's first 2 points. That's the lead to 8. 10-2. Grant Perry left block here. Double team. Gets it back outside to Piggott. Does he have another 3? Way too short. Waldo able to leap and keep it 4. Iberia throws it off of Phillips. And again, keeps the ball in possession of the Rangers. They'll inbound from underneath. In Iberia, one of their biggest strengths this year is their depth off the bench. Several names that can come in and make an impact. Tanner Patterson, 3-pointer, right corner, too long. It's rebounded here by Rowland. Rowland will toss it off to Burks, down the floor. Here's Bentley Boggs for 3. Rims out. This time Perry has the rebound. Here comes Piggott. Piggott to the right corner. Patterson, pump fake, drives inside to the free throw line. Shot from Perry is good for 2. Back to that 10-point lead here, 12-2. 4:50 left to go here in the first. Bounce pass down the floor. Here's Boggs again for 3 from the right wing. Air ball, out of bounds it goes. Iberia again in control. Our last game tonight will be that Dixon Maranatha Baptist game. Again, if you didn't catch me mention it earlier, that 4-5 matchup will be later on. Still looking for a date and time on that, but we'll see. Here's a 3-pointer. Trey Wall simply just steps up to the wing and drains one. He's got 2 threes now. 15-2. Here's Boggs on the sideline. They'll rotate around. Phillips had it stripped from behind, but it does stay with Tuscumbia. It's Trey Wall who got a hand on that one. We got our first substitution here from Tuscumbia. Brian Buchter checking in. Buchter will replace Phillips. Ball's inbounded here. Whittle, catch, shoot, no good. Right side of the backboard. Iberia quickly trying to get into the fast break. They find it. Here's Perry, right side layup, good for 2. Iberia off the rebound, just looking to throw it down the floor as quickly as possible, just trying to out-hustle Tuscumbia, and so far it's working. They've got that 15-point lead. Here's Whittle, left block. He'll be fouled. Got our game's first free throws coming up here. Looks like Grant Perry will pick up the foul. Nope, it'll actually be called on Patterson here. Apologies. His first, team first. And again, it's Damon Whittle at the line. 6'4", sophomore. First free throw, back of the rim, no good. Tuscumbia last year finishing 7th place for the tournament. Iberia finishing in 2nd. Dropped the championship game to St. Elizabeth. Have a good chance this year from that number 2 seed. Second free throw is good. Whittle's now got 3. He's got all 3 of the Lions' points here early on. Officially halfway through this first quarter. Back on the attack come Iberia. Into the ball game now, Dakota Wilson-Holland here for the Lions. Wall moves toward his left, passing it off here, Perkins. Tuscumbia 2-3 zone, ball comes to the right elbow. Perry finds, that's Perkins in stride, who puts up another easy layup, 19-3. Wilson-Holland trying to find a pass to the left wing, finds Buchter, out to the corner now. Boggs comes down with it. Moving right baseline, floater, no good. Rebounded here by Iberia. Another pass down the floor. Perkins, another open layup. That one's left long. Rebounded, though, by Perry. One powerful dribble, puts it back up. Second chance points. Perry's now got 6. And it's an 18-point lead, 21-3. Inbounds pass is going to be stolen here by Iberia. Perry, middle of the lane, moves toward his left. Pump fake, he's fouled. Nope, traveled first. Going to the line, he's not going to the line. It's Tuscumbia ball. Not too far into my script there, but it's a Tuscumbia timeout. They're taking 60 seconds. Let's take 1, 2. 3:10 left to go in the first. 21-3 our score. You're listening to the Iberia Boys Invitational Basketball Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
In sports, success is measured in the number of points scored, in games won, and in championships earned. At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, and being there when you need us. In fact, 9 out of 10 people surveyed with a claim would recommend Shelter to a friend. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For a free insurance review,
for auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, John Gregory, your Shelter Insurance agent in Crocker.
Or stop by and see me, Dave Howlett, your Shelter Insurance agent in Richland.
Nowadays, when you walk into a big store looking for furniture, you find some pieces made from glorified cardboard, and you're lucky if they don't break on the ride home. They'll call it affordable, but they really mean cheap. So if you want furniture, you can go there, or if you're looking for an heirloom, maybe you should talk to us.
Paul's Furniture, St. Robert and Rolla, where quality and savings go together. 2.5 acres of showroom, no money down, and no interest for 12 months. Delivery is free. We proudly say we won't be undersold.
Back here after the Tuscumbia timeout. Ball stolen here by Iberia. Another fast break. Perkins, open right side layup. It's good for another two. Connor Harbert here with you. 97.9 The Source. 23-3 our score. Austin Rowland driving through. Shot. Bounce off the top of the backboard. Rebounded here by Brady Blankenship, who checks in after the timeout. Perry, circus shot. Got it to go. Perry was falling out of bounds. Just chucked one up and put it off the backboard. 25-3. Here's another ball stolen here by Patterson. He'll lob one up here for Perry. Nope, that's Perkins. Off the rim. Jump ball. Nope, foul off the rebound here. Going to be charged to Iberia. Again, Iberia just looking to out-hustle Tuscumbia today, and it pretty much has worked. Foul's called against Perkins, though, who does pick up his first. We get Hunter Piggott and Clayton Parker back in the game. Parker, again, who had to come out after that in that first minute. Looks like they've got them all patched up and ready to go. So back to it here. Rolling, middle of the floor. Cuts toward his left. Now Liam Phillips, who checked in after the timeout. Dribbling toward his right. Trying to go to his left. Now finds Rowland on the wing. Left side here again, Phillips. Phillips, shot from about 13's no good. Rebounded, though, by Rowland. He'll put it back up, off the backboard and in. Rowland's got his first 2 points. 25-5. Parker, left block, Blankenship. Trying to fight through Whittle. Shot blocked by Whittle. Rebounded by Wilson Holland. Hodo Wilson Holland. Coming up the middle of the floor. Sends it to Rowland. Rowland double team. Stolen by Parker. Parker down the floor he goes. Left side. Another two. Parker's first 2 points of the game. 27-point quarter here for the Rangers. Bentley Boggs takes it. Dribbling through the double team. Going now inside to the right block. He'll try to throw it back up to the top of the key. Stolen by Parker. Layup. There you go. Another two. So Parker gets patched up. Finds back-to-back buckets. 29-5. Here with 1:20 left to go on the first. Got 3 substitutions incoming for the Lions. Ball stripped out of bounds, but will stay with Tuscumbia. Connor Burks into the game. For the first time, we see Zach Klein. And also Brian Buchter back in here for the Lions. Burks brings it toward the top of the key, moving toward his right. Now on the wing. Top of the key again, Phillips. Buchter on the left elbow. Tries to square up to the basket. Ball tipped by Wall, but back in the hands of Phillips. Klein with it, lost it. Picked up by Patterson, but we'll have a foul called here. It's like a foul called against Klein. Yep. So they'll call it on here. Picks up his first. Team first in the first. Iberia basketball. Trying to put up a 30 spot here in this first quarter. And Iberia picked up 89 points. First time these two teams met. They're well on their way to matching that total. Here's Piggott. Trying to go to the right block to Perry. Ends up in the hands of Blankenship instead. Right wing, Perkins comes across. Top of the key again, Parker. Parker off to Piggott. Piggott one dribble, left side. Here's Perkins for three. That's going to be too far to the right. A little bit short too. Out of bounds off the rebound. Last touch by Iberia. Burks, long pass down the floor. Here's a three-pointer for Zach Klein. Air ball. Rebounded by Whittle, but he has it stolen away by Perry. Perry, pass down the floor to Perkins. Perkins might have been pushed out of bounds. They will call... Yep, they'll call a foul here on Klein, his second. Going to say, I believe he was pushed out of bounds there. Just waiting for the official confirmation. That they do. Iberia to inbound from underneath. Piggott sends it in here to Perry. One dribble. Didn't like what he had it poked away. Perry re-dribbles. Out to the right corner now, Parker. 18 seconds left to go here. Going inside again to Perry. Perry triple-teamed underneath. And he'll throw it away. Thought he had a man. Oh, I can't get that ball. Somehow underneath. Ended up underneath my table there. I'm not as limber as I used to be, but our official. He will reach out and help me out there. 10 seconds left to go in the quarter. We'll see if Tuscumbia can pick up some points. Whittle lost it. Picked up by Perkins. 3 seconds here. Perkins just going to chuck one up. It is too hard. Off the backboard it goes. 24-point lead after one. 29-5 in favor of Iberia. We're back in 60 seconds. I'm listening to the Iberia Boys Invitational Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
A good battery, wipers, and headlights are all an important part of winter driving, and they're on sale at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, this month. Get a $25 prepaid card on AAA batteries and a $20 prepaid card on Napa Legend batteries. Save $15 on Napa Night Vision headlights and save $18 a pair on Trico wiper blades. Evercraft utility gloves are just $9.99 a pair. All the oil and antifreeze you'll ever need is available 7 days a week at your Napa Parts store. And get the good stuff at St. Robert Auto Supply off Missouri Avenue.
We all have our faves.
I love baseball.
I love football.
Basketball is my game.
But there's one thing we all love.
Pizza!
If you need to satisfy that competitive appetite, we got your slice right here.
Domino's Pizza in St. Robert is the pizza during and after the game. Try the perfect combo deal. Pizza, side, and a drink for $19.99. Try Domino's Mix and Match is only $6.99. Check it out online at Domino's.com or call your order in at 573-336-3400. Domino's Pizza, 213 St. Robert Boulevard. Looking for a great career? Domino's Pizza St. Robert is hiring all positions. Apply online at jobs.domino's.com.
29-5 as we're already back to it here in Iberia. The Rangers off to a 24-point lead. Three-pointer from the corner here for Iberia. Left it short. Rebounded here by Boggs. Both teams coming up empty on their first offensive possessions of the game. See if Tuscumbia can make good this time. Trying to cut into this lead a little bit. It's Boggs just inside the three-point line. Pass goes underneath. Connor Burks poked away from behind, but a foul's called. This one's going to be called here on Gus Perkins. Perkins will pick up his second. And Iberia's first here in this second quarter. Second of 3 games tonight. Dixon Marinette the Baptist coming up after this. Burks sends it on over to Phillips. Coming toward his right. Runner across the lane. Sends it off the bottom of the rim. Rebounded here by Iberia. Pass down the court. Clayton Parker for 3. Left corner. Got it. Parker, 7 points now in this one. 27-point lead, 32-5. Burks taking it strong back the other way. Right side layup, left it too long. Rebounded by Handy. He'll throw up a 3. And it's rebounded this time here by Perkins. Shot too far to the right. Perkins down the floor, hits Piggott. Piggott underneath the basket though. Back to the top of the key. Here's Perkins. Perkins back out to Parker. Parker to Piggott. Piggott will bring it back out to the half-court line. They'll set up the offense. Coach Holzer to our right, shouting out instructions. Piggott to Parker, back to Piggott. Open 3. Too hard. Off the rim again it goes. Rebounded this time by Boggs. Tuscumbia's got height. It's one of their better traits. 6'4", 6'2" out there. Ball blocked out of bounds, but it touches Burks on its way out. And Iberia takes over. Liam Phillips out there, 6'2". They've got height, but right now, like I've said, Iberia is basically just out hustling them. Using that speed and that athleticism to its full advantage. Grant Perry back in the ball game. He'll send it outside. Patterson for 3 from the wing. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Handy. Austin Rowland about to check back in here. Here comes Burks, left side. Free throw line. Shot thrown up here by Klein. Good for 2. Klein will bring it back to 25 here, 32-7. Trey Wall with it to Perry. Boggs behind Perry here. Perry, a pump fake. And we'll put it up and in. First Ranger into double digits now. He's got 10 here in a 34-7 game. Burks across the way, over to the right corner. 3-pointer for Boggs, rolls out. Rebounded by Patterson. Patterson down the floor here to Perry. Perry moving toward his right here, left the layup short. Loose ball on the rebound. We'll have a foul called here against Iberia, I believe. Damon Whittle also about to check back in for the Lions. The foul's called against Wall, his first, team second here in the second. William Phillips will check out alongside Connor Burks. Whittle sends it in here. Boggs will bring it down the floor. Already 2.5 minutes gone in this second quarter. Boggs will throw it to the right wing. Coming toward his left is Klein. Klein will throw it into the back court here. It'll be Iberia ball. Gus Perkins back in the game here for Iberia, alongside Brady Blankenship. Parker and Piggott will check out here. Patterson down the middle of the floor. Perry now over to Perkins. Perkins a pump fake. To the left wing he goes. Cross the way. Right elbow. Now on over to Perry. Perry looking to drive here on Whittle. Sends it back outside. Patterson on the redrive. He'll dish it off here to the left corner. Back again to Perkins. Cross the lane. Pass over to Perry. Perry just going to use that power to his advantage. He'll back down Boggs for another two. He's leading the way again. Now he's got 12. Three-pointer. Zach Handy from the right corner. No good. Long rebound. Brought in by Rowland. Rowland might have traveled. Got away with it there. Here's Boggs, top of the key. Boggs driving through. Shot through Blankenship. Too far to the right. And Wall's got the rebound. Wall bring it down the floor. Trying to throw it inside to Blankenship. Too much on it, though. Sails past. Out of bounds. To Scumbia ball. Carter Wilson Holland back in now for the Lions alongside Brian Buchter. Again, it's Boggs to bring it down the floor. Cutting to his right here. Ball dribbled off of the foot of Boggs, it looks like. He'll give it back to Iberia. Not quite at the scoring pace we saw from Iberia in the first. We're halfway through the quarter. Just 7 points put up for the Rangers here. Again, put up 29. Was going to be a hard pace to match. Still plenty of time, though, in the quarter. Here's two more. Gus Perkins. The backdoor cut. Nice pass there from Perry. And we're above the 30-point line for the first time tonight, 38-7. Going inside, here's Whittle. Left block. Contested shot, no good. Rebounded by Buchter. His second chance is no good. Out of bounds on the rebound. Looks like Blankenship might have been the last one to touch that one. So it's Tuscumbia ball underneath, right side of their own basket. Boggs to inbound. He'll toss it in. Rowland. Left corner. Wilson Holland. Now inside again to Boggs. One dribble. Turnaround jumper's no good. Patterson fighting for the rebound. He does come up with it. Down the left sideline. He'll pass it off to Wall. Now hits Perkins. Perkins to the top of the key. Patterson for three. Got it. Tanner Patterson's been kind of quiet as far as the scoring's concerned. But he does find his first three there. 41-7. Perkins got a hand on the pass down the floor. Out of bounds. Tuscumbia to inbound here from the sideline. He'll send it back in here to Rowland. Rowland moving toward his left. Going to be picked up here by Wall. Left elbow Bucher. Finds Wilson Holland. Nice drive left baseline. Missed the shot though. Whittle can't find the second chance. And Iberia's got the rebound. Fast break. Perry spinning toward his left. Creates space. Bucket and the foul. Tuscumbia just does not have an answer once Perry gets it on the low block. He's a spin move, gets around. Not around Rowland there, who had no choice but to foul. Perry also picks up the bucket. So Rowland does pick up his first. Team first for Tuscumbia in the second. Perry stands at the line for the first free throw for Iberia tonight. Trying to make the three-point play, no good. It'll stay just the 2 points, but the lead now 36, 43-7. To the right corner, three-pointer thrown up here. New player in the game, Colin Stokes, in for the Lions. It's no good. Rebounded by Iberia. Will slow things down and set up the half court. Rare for Iberia in this game. Didn't like what they had that time, though. Didn't necessarily have the numbers. Patterson right wing, now inside. Again, Perry going to work. Double teamed on the block. He'll throw it across the way. Now Blankenship looking for some points, and he'll find it. Moving toward his right. Fade away. And got his first two. 45-7. 2:20 now left to go here in the second. 16-point quarter for the Rangers. Just the 2 points for Tuscumbia coming earlier from Zach Klein. Going inside here, Whittle. Blankenship a little bit over-aggressive on the defensive side of things. trying to jump the pass. Instead, gives Whittle an open lane to the basket. He's got 5 now, 45-9. Three-pointer for Piggott. Rolls out. Rebounded here by Rowland. Rowland trying to find the outlet. Ball ends up loose on the floor instead. Player's going to dive on it. Picked up by Iberia. Nice pass falling to the ground. Finds Perry on the right block for another 2. I believe that pass came from Perkins, who was falling to the ground, but still somehow sent it over to Perry. Finished off the shot from there. 47-9. Three-pointer for Boggs. No good. Rebounded by Piggott. Piggott cut off here by Rowland. Dribbles around. Now to the right block. Perkins comes down with it. 5-foot shot. No good. Blankenship trying to tip it back in. Can't. Ball ends up loose. Rolling toward the corner. Piggott trying to save it. Ends up in the hands of Wilson Holland. On the drive here. Trying to go through Patterson. Layup left long. Rebounded here by Piggott. Another pass down the floor here. Perkins. He'll slow it down here. 1:08 left to go in the second quarter. Piggott, left wing, inside to Blankenship. One dribble. Off the backboard. Too hard, though. Rebounded by Rowland. Under a minute now. 47-9 again our score. 38-point Ranger lead. Here's Stokes moving toward his left. Going inside now to Whittle. Guarded by Blankenship. Lost it. Ball tip. Might have been last touched by Patterson. Looks like they will stay over here. So get some more subs here. Connor Burks back in. Liam Phillips. Clayton Parker back in for Iberia. Three-pointer for Burks. No good. Rebounded by Blankenship. He'll send it on over to Piggott. Piggott down the floor here. Perkins finds Wall. And Wall will finish off another fast break. 49-9. Wall's now got 8. 49-9. Here's Wilson Holland driving left baseline. Might have been tipped on the shot, but into the hands of Piggott it goes. Now 12 seconds here. Iberia will get the final shot of the first half, most likely. 7 seconds now. Wall brings it out to the half-court line. Off to Piggott. Piggott for 3. No, off the rim. Rebounded, though, by Perkins. Fade away to end the quarter. No, falls out. It is the 40-point lead at the break. 49-9 our score. We'll head on into the locker rooms. We'll take a few minutes. We'll come back. We'll have the books for you. Get you all set up here for the second half of this second contest. You're listening to the 61st Annual Iberia Invitational Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
Attention job seekers. Mark your calendars for January 15th, 2024 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for a healthcare career fair hosted by Phelps Health. Discover endless opportunities to shape your future in healthcare and the health of your community. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, we've got something for you. Managers will be on site to chat about various departments and opportunities, and we have laptops ready for you to apply on the spot. Don't miss out on this chance to shape your future at Phelps Health. See you on January 15th.
January just got a whole lot better with Lowe Chevrolet's Start the Year Right sales event. Get amazing savings off the MSRP on 2024 Chevy Silverados. Or take your pick from the rugged Equinox to the sleek styling of the Malibu. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has the vehicle you're looking for. Trade in your current vehicle and they'll give you top dollar towards your new Chevrolet. This is the perfect year to upgrade. Find new roads at Lowe Chevrolet off I-44 exit 156 in Waynesville and online at lowechevy.com.
Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the products and services and savings they offer their friends and families, like eClub. Sign up today and keep up to date on special promotions and events. Log on to tcmarkets.com and find every store's weekly ads right at your fingertips. Print off coupons to save even more money. Check them out on Facebook. Browse recipes too. Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the area youth and proud to be a part of their communities.
You seem a little quiet.
Frustrated at work.
Oh, what's going on?
Being a CNA at a big hospital is nothing more than get me this and give me that. I always thought it would be a job that really made a difference.
Maybe you should downsize, specialize, or find a fit for your passion.
Is there such a place?
Dixon Nursing and Rehab, located in the heart of Dixon, Missouri, is now hiring nursing assistants, certified nursing assistants, LPNs, and RNs. Stop in and apply today. Dixon Nursing and Rehab can provide the courses needed to get you certified and a start for your career today.
Students come and students go. Some start at the elementary level and continue in the same district until graduation. Others move in, some move out for a variety of reasons, but usually it's the parent's job that facilitates a family's move. Whatever the reason, the Iberia School District welcomes all students. At Iberia, students get the best possible education from a staff of dedicated teachers, coaches, and an administration that cares about the product they send out every May at graduation. Whether it's continuing their education, the military, or the 9-to-5 world, the Iberia School District is proud of their Rangers and Lady Rangers.
It's hard to remain competitive in the fast-moving manufacturing world. Trust and dependability are two qualities that are non-negotiable. That's how Inventory Sales Company of St. Elizabeth has built their solid business foundation, providing quality fasteners, struts, weld studs, tools, fabrication, and more for over 35 years. Expertise in 7 distinct divisions allows them to customize materials to fit your needs. Inventory Sales Company also has over 600,000 feet of warehouse space to store your materials until you're ready to use them on site. Where the customer is king, Inventory Sales Company, 683 Highway 52 in St. Elizabeth. Call 866-480-2412 or visit inventorysales.com.
I won!
Fuel up, drink, eat, scratch, win. Right here. Eagle Stop, family owned and operated in central and southern Missouri. Join the Eagle Stop loyalty program and get fuel discounts with every purchase. Free drinks monthly and earn points to redeem for snacks, drinks, and fuel. Reward yourself. Eagle Stop, a proud supporter of high school athletics and the communities they represent. Eagle Stop, in a community near you. EagleStopStores.com.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
Parts City. When it's time to replace your battery, trust the professional parts people at Parts City Auto Parts to help you choose the Super Start battery that's an exact fit for your vehicle. Whether it's a reliable economy, hard-working premium, or powerful extreme, Parts City Auto Parts has the Super Start battery you need in stock at a guaranteed low price. Don't let a dead battery slow you down. Visit Parts City Auto Parts for a Super Start battery you can count on. Parts City Auto Parts.
For all of your auto parts needs, see your Parts City Auto Parts store in Iberia and Dixon.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City.
Parts City. And back here once more at the Iberia High School Gymnasium. We're at halftime, our first full game of the evening, but it's been the Iberia Rangers. Pretty much had it all going their way here tonight. They lead the Tuscumbia Lions 49-9. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. 5 minutes left in this halftime period. Let's go ahead and take a look here at some scoring numbers for you from that first half. First of all, we take a look at Tuscumbia. 5 points in the first quarter, and again, just 9 here at the half. Leading the way at the moment, though, that's Damon Whittle. The sophomore has got 5 points here for the Lions. That includes 2 shots from the field. The only free throws for the Lions in that first half. He goes 1 for 2. From the stripe there. And of course, 2 other scores. Austin Rowland, he had 2 points in the first quarter, and then Zach Klein had a jump shot from the free throw line for his 2 points here in this game. But again, 9 points at the half here for Tuscumbia. Now we take a look here at Iberia. Plenty of names in the scoring book here tonight, as you do when you pick up 49 points and a half. 29 points, though, coming out of that first quarter. So Iberia's really had it going on here today. Leading the way, only scoring double digits, just 1. Getting across that 10-point margin here, that would be Grant Perry. Again, Scumbia's just had no answer for him inside in this game. He's got 16 at the moment, all 2-pointers from the field, and most of those within about 3 to 4 feet. So Perry having himself a nice little ball game here today. Trey Wall's got 3. That includes 2 3-pointers. Gus Perkins has got 8 here as well. Clayton Parker's got 7. Hunter Piggott, he's got 5 points here in this one. Tanner Patterson with the 3-pointer. And then Brady Blankenship has got 2 points in this game here as well. Again, the 29-point first quarter. and then 49 here at the half. So 40 points the lead here. Iberia going to cruise into that winners semifinals. Again, they will not be taking on Vienna. Vienna, the first team to stamp their ticket to the winners semifinals. They'll await the winner of Dixon and Maranatha. Now, the loser of this one, whether that be Iberia or Tuscumbia, they will actually take on the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity. Again, we talked about it. St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity, they were on the top side of the bracket, but to avoid the potential varsity-junior varsity matchup in the consolation semifinals, they've gone ahead and moved the JV Hornets down to the bottom side of those consolation semifinals. If that makes any sense, you won't see that varsity-junior varsity matchup unless, I presume, it is for 7th or 5th place. If it kind of just works out that way, well, then you can't avoid it, but you can do the best you can to avoid the kind of situation there. But again, Iberia, they lead by 40, using that athleticism, using that speed to their advantage. See if they continue on here. We'll see whether they come shooting out of the break. We'll see if Tuscumbia can find themselves a little bit here. It's a long, long way to go. You know what I always say? It's not impossible, but it is a little bit improbable. We got 2 minutes left to go in this halftime period. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, it's time for the third quarter. It's the 61st Annual Iberia Boys Invitational Basketball Tournament. 97.9 The Source.
Tax Pros and More, with locations in St. Robert, Richland, Lebanon, and Jefferson City, offers everything you need to start your brand new business. Don't be afraid of being a sole proprietorship and starting your own company, because you can always grow and hire later. The experts at Tax Pro and More are here to help answer any questions and make the transition extra smooth. Tax Pros and More also specializes in tax return filing, planning, bookkeeping, and financial statement analysis for your business, as well as other payroll services. Call us today and we can help. 573-451-2229.
We care for them.
Hey, Mr. Gibson. Good morning.
Hey there, honey.
Take wonderful care of them.
All right, here's your morning meds and your coffee, just how you like it. 1 cream, 2 sugars.
And we'll go to the ends of the earth to protect them. You can count on that.
Life Care Center of Waynesville believe in treating patients and residents as family members, focusing on inpatient and outpatient rehabilitation with 24-hour skilled nursing care. We are proud to also offer a secured Alzheimer's and dementia care unit, 700 Birch Lane in the heart of Waynesville.
And again, back here where we're about to get started with our third quarter, 49-9. Iberia leads Tuscumbia, but the Lions do start the quarter with the basketball. Looks like starters on the floor for both sides. Connor Harbor here with you tonight, 97.9 The Source. Driving right baseline here is Austin Rowland. Finds himself some space and puts it in for a quick 2. Rowland's now got 4, 49-11. Patterson to the right wing, going inside now. Perry double teamed immediately. He'll kick it back out to Patterson for 3. And it's good. When you double team down low, creates an opening. Perry finding the pass that time. 52-11. Ball stolen away, this time by Perry. Here comes Iberia again on the attack. Zips it to the corner. Parker outside here to Perkins for 3. It's too far to the left. Long rebound. Tuscumbia trying to save it for themselves. They do. Rowland comes up with it. He'll dribble down the right sideline. He'll slow it down to Burks. Burks will come across half court. Zach Kleinhardy to the scoring table here for Tuscumbia. Rowland on the right wing. A dribble to his right. Across the way over to Boggs on the left elbow. He'll hand it off. Burks. Pump fake. Bring it back down. Going to his right. Passing it inside again to Boggs. Boggs drives to the basket. And an offensive foul will be called here against Boggs. They'll say he pushed off there. So he'll pick up his first. They'll say he lowered the shoulder to be precise. His first, team first. So again, in comes Zach Klein, replacing Burks. Now Iberia will dribble it down the floor here. Again, Maranatha Baptist, Dixon. He arrived not too long ago. Here, our final matchup of the night. Piggott going toward his left. To the right elbow. Bringing it down is Perry. Perry kicks it off to Patterson for 3. Another one. Patterson's got 2 threes now to open up the quarter. He's got 3 threes total for the game. All 9 of his points coming from outside. 55-11. Zach Klein for 3, trying to match. Too short. It's rebounded here by Parker. Parker almost dribbled into Phillips there, but stopped himself in time. They'll give it off to Piggott. Coming toward his right. Brian Buchter about to check in. He'll come to the scoring table now. On the right elbow, Piggott to Perry. Perry hits Parker in stride. Throws up the 10-foot shot. It's good. Iberia also moving the ball very well tonight. Quick passing all around, hitting the open passes. They've limited the turnovers as well. It's a well-oiled offensive machine, as you might expect from the number 2 seed. 57-11 now, 6 minutes to go in the third. Boggs on the left wing. He'll take a step to his right. Passing off now to Rowland. He owns the 2 points for Tuscumbia in the quarter. Three-pointer Phillips, no good. Whittle's got the rebound. Whittle has 2. Second chance points. Whittle now with 7. 57-13. They get to the free throw line, finds Perry, now Patterson. Patterson underhanded pass to the left block, finds Parker. Again, quickly rotating it around here. Patterson trying to go inside, ball was tipped, but picked back up by Iberia. Here's Piggott. He's got another open 3. He'll put it through. Piggott's second 3 of the game here. 60-13. 47-point lead, largest mark we've had. Boggs on the left wing, top the key, Rowland. Dribble to his right. Guarded by Parker. Iberia sticking with the 2-3 zone. Boggs for 3 from the left wing. No good. Whittle's got the rebound, though. He'll be fouled. He's going to head to the line and shoot 2. Brady Blankenship, Trey Wall now to the scoring table. See them all check in after this first free throw. Again, Damon Whittle at the line. Foul was called here on Perry, his first. First free throw up. He is good. Whittle's now got 8 tonight. He's 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Second free throw up. Off the back of the rim, high rebound brought in by Buchter. Buchter off to Phillips. Phillips will put it in for 2. So the missed free throw creates 2 points here for Tuscumbia. They bring it back to 44 now, 60-16. Patterson, left wing Parker, into the corner. How about Wall for 3? There's another. Iberia just shooting lights out in their own gym tonight. That is their 4th 3 of the quarter. 63-16. Klein, he'll hand it off to Phillips. Coming back to his right. Trying to give it back to the wing over to Klein. Klein can't bring it in. It's Iberia ball. Substitution now. Zach Handy back in. He replaces Phillips. And he will join the top of this 1-2-2 zone. Man at the top of the zone, that's Dakota Wilson-Holland. He'll pick up Patterson as he comes across. Goes to the left. Pass off now. New player in the game here, Chris Shreve for Iberia. First time we've seen Shreve. Sophomore. Here's a pass off to Klein. Into the corner, Handy. Picked up by Shreve. Now back to Wilson-Holland. Going inside here, Whittle, shot over the top of Blankenship. Too hard, rebounded by Patterson. He'll chuck it down the floor. Parker comes down with it. Didn't like what he had. He'll let everyone go by. Now drives in. Nice pass to the right block. Bucket in the foul. Brady Blankenship. Blankenship now has 4 and will have a free throw incoming. Again, Chris Shreve now in the game. They might know more from the baseball side of things. I believe we're playing left or right field for the Rangers during baseball season. Of course, we'll have plenty of Frisco League baseball coming up for you this spring. Now I'm excited just for baseball. Thanks, Chris. So Blankenship gets the bucket. The foul's called here on Brian Buchter, his first. Guess I'll go home and play some show. Pesky Dodgers. Signing everybody out here. Here's a free throw, no good, but rebounded by Perkins. We'll put it up and in. I'll come back to earth for a moment and remember what season we're in. So Perkins finds himself another bucket. He's got 10 tonight. 67-16. Also in the game for the first time, by the way, Noah Remensnyder. Another name I remember from baseball. And, of course, basketball as well. But Remensnyder on the floor for the first time tonight. Three-pointer, left corner, no good. Rebounded by Perkins. Perkins to his left, passing it off to Shreve. To Perkins. Now to the right, Remensnyder. He'll send it inside here. Blankenship on the right block. He'll fight through for 2 more. 69-16. 53-point lead. Under 3 to go in the third now. Remensnyder got a hand on it. Perkins kicks it down the floor accidentally, trying to run it down. Can't do so here. Finally finds its way out of bounds. Tuscumbia ball. Hunter Burks back in now for the Lions. He'll take the inbounds pass. Moving toward the right. Steps up to the wing. Double team, but passes off to Boggs here on the elbow. Spins toward his left. Got around Shreve. Puts up the floater for two. Boggs on the board with his first two. We're back to 51 now, 69-18. Here's Remensnyder on the right wing. Drives through, showed up the 13-foot shot. Got it. Hard off the glass, but caught enough for the rim to bring it back in. 71-18. Boggs, right block. Going through, foul. 2 free throws incoming. So Boggs to the line here. Foul's called on Shreve, his first. Damon Whittle about to check back in here for Tuscumbia. After this first free throw, it's up and away. No good, off the right side of the rim. Boggs 2 points tonight. Whittle replaces Roland. Second free throw up for Boggs. Front of the rim, but caught enough of it to fall through. Boggs now with 3. 71-19, three-pointer back the other way. Another one here for Trey Wall. It's 4-3 of the game. 14 points for Wall total, 74-19. Boggs, he'll try to match the other way. No, too hard. Rebounded, though, by Burks. Burks will take it back up strong off the back of the rim now. Another rebound for Buchter, and he'll finish it off. Buchter's first 2 points, 74-21. Here's Wall on the left wing, guarded by Handy, inside to Blankenship. Try to give it off to Remensnyder. Now they'll send it across the lane over to Perkins. Perkins back out to Shreve. Shreve looking for 3. Too short. Rebounded, though, by nobody. It's out of bounds. Last touch, though, by Iberia. 2 subs incoming here. Colin Stokes. Austin Rowland back in. Still changes here for Iberia. By that, I mean it looks like 3. Grant Perry, Hunter Piggott, Tanner Patterson all back in. Shreve and Remensnyder remain. But it is Tuscumbia ball. 90 seconds left to go in this third. Rowland near the volleyball line. Right wing over to Whittle. Whittle one dribble off to Rowland now. He'll bring it right back to the right wing. Into the corner now, trying to make an entry pass. Picked off, stolen here by Iberia. Here's Remensnyder, trying to send it back to Perry. Tuscumbia got a hand on it, but they can't bring it in. It's out of bounds. It remains here with Iberia underneath. Back in here, Dakota Wilson-Holland. He replaces Rowland. Minute 15 now. Again, still that 53-point lead. Ball comes in here to Piggott. Three-pointer blocked out of bounds here by Whittle. Got all of it. Actually bounced off the hand of Remensnyder. It remains Tuscumbia ball. Remensnyder laughing his way down the floor. Whittle got all of that and then some. Sent it right back toward him. Whittle again, 6'4", by the way. He's been the key offensively for the Lions. Remensnyder, though, he'll get his steal back the other way. Now a foul's going to be called. Looks like this one might be called on Wilson-Holland. Yep, he'll pick up the foul as first. And the ball's back to Iberia here. Hunter Burks back in. He replaces Wilson-Holland. Here bringing it down the middle of the floor. Patterson gets it on the wing. To the baseline, Parker. Now to Patterson across the way. Piggott sends it inside to Perry. Perry fade away. Couldn't get it to go from 7. Rebounded here by Boggs. Outlet pass is made to Burks. He'll bring it left wing. Picked up by Parker. Here on the block, it's Whittle. Outside, ball's out of bounds. But the Lions do keep control. They'll bring it up the sideline a little bit here for Stokes to inbound. So he sends it in here to Burks. Burks back to Stokes. He'll square up to the basket. Free throw line, now Boggs. Boggs driving on Piggott. 8-foot shot, no good. Rebounded here by Piggott. 23 seconds left to go in the third. Piggott down the floor, finds Perry. Perry right side layup. That one's blocked by Boggs, but he'll pick it back up as he stands out of bounds. Iberia, inbound from underneath. Back-to-back blocks here for Tuscumbia. That time blocking that layup from behind. 15 seconds now left to go in the quarter. Parker, left baseline. He'll drive through, up and under with it. Air ball. Buchter trying to save it. Gets it into Burks. Here comes Burks, picked up by Patterson. Patterson stole it away. 2-on-1 the other way. Hits Parker. Parker will put it off the glass. Got it to go just before the buzzer sounds. 55-point lead at the break. 76-21 our score. We'll have another turbo clock when we come back. Iberia will wrap this one up and move on over to that winner semifinal. We're back in 60. It's the Iberia Boys Invitational Basketball Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
Ever think about living to be 100 years old? Well, maybe you will. Hello, this is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Making plans and being prepared for events in our lives is the right thing to do. At Memorial Chapels, we offer many choices in funeral planning, and we're always available to discuss options regarding how best to fund those choices. Because when it comes to important events in life, you really need to get prepared.
St. Elizabeth R4 School District salutes the academic and athletic achievements of their students. Scoring 95% on the state APR makes St. Elizabeth's scoring number 4 in the state overall. St. Elizabeth students, the district is proud of you and your achievements. We are proud of all of you, both athletically and academically.
8 minutes left to play. Will be a running clock. As we get going here, Iberia leads Tuscumbia 76-21. Couple new names in here for Iberia. Actually, 3 new names here. You've got Lane Evans, Riley McComb, also in. Kenneth Spencer, as we get back to it here. Again, with that 55-point lead. Iberia going towards that end of the bench a little bit. Here's Spencer, kicks it off to the left wing, over to Shreve. Of course, Shreve and Remensnyder remain out. They ended the third quarter. Shreve will bring it back toward the half-court line here. To the left wing, back over to Spencer. Three-pointer, Chris Shreve, right wing, got it. Now have a whistle here. Got to fix the net. But Shreve does have his first 3 of the game. Putting that lead now to 79-21, 58 points, the margin here. Zach Klein with it. Trying to go to the left side. Shreve got a hand on it. Sends it out of bounds. Phillips to inbound here from the sideline. And he'll send it into Klein. Connor Burks to come in momentarily. Klein, top of the key. Left side, Phillips setting up for 3. Too hard. Ball out of bounds. Evans couldn't bring it in. Stays here with the Lions. Already a minute gone by here, so looks like, well, we may have another pause here, depending on how quickly this one wraps up. Of course, we had that long post game after the end of the first one today. Second straight game, we've had the running clock. Phillips, top of the key off the inbounds pass. Sends it over to the right wing. Here's Burks. Left side here. Boggs for 3. Got it. Tuscumbia's been looking for that all night long. Boggs puts it through. First 3 of the night here for the Lions. 79-24. Remensnyder over to Spencer. Trying to drive here. Send it back out to Remensnyder on the left wing. To the free throw line, McComb. And outside to Shreve. Shreve on back to Remensnyder. He'll come toward his left. Guarded closely by Burks. Left wing. Spencer going to look for 3. That's way too hard. Out of bounds. Tuscumbia ball. Soon this will be the lineup we see for pretty much the rest of the way here for Iberia. They'll improve to 9-4 on the season. Tuscumbia will fall to 4-8. Left wing. Here's Boggs. He'll drive in. Shot to the middle of the lane. Left it too far to the left. Rebounded though by Whittle, who finds second chance points. Whittle first line into double digits tonight. He's now officially got 10. 79-26. Right block here. McComb throws up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Whittle. Burks up the right sideline. Goes to the wing. Left side here. Phillips looking to drive here on McComb, but it's stripped away by Spencer. Got his hand there. Ripped it away. Shreve trying to throw it down the floor. Throws it away. So again, Shreve a sophomore. Spencer a sophomore. McComb a sophomore. Evans a sophomore. Remensnyder a junior. So a little bit of youth on the floor right now for the Rangers. Burke sends it to the left side. Boggs looking for another three. This one rolls out, and it's rebounded by Revan Snyder. Going to push it down the floor here to his left. Zach Handy there to cut him off. Now it's Shreve. Toward his right. Going to float one up here to Spencer. Spencer trying to send it inside, but Boggs steals it away. Here's Burks. Right wing. Couple steps to his left. Now he'll throw it away. Revan Snyder gets the fast break the other way. Right side layup is good. Revan Snyder's got 4 tonight. Iberia's over the 80-point line, 81-26. Burks to Boggs. Boggs for 3. Too short. Rebounded here by Evans. He'll kick it out to Spencer. Spencer, long pass down the floor, hits Revan Snyder. Stands now on the left wing. Already halfway through the quarter. Again, we've had that turbo clock. Won't stop for anything unless it's a timeout. Revan Snyder, left wing, steps to his right. 2-pointer. Foot was on the line. No good either way. Loose ball off the rebound. It's Tuscumbia ball. Back into the game comes Austin Rowland. For the first time, we see Logan Nixdorf. Little came out of the ball game alongside, I believe, Connor Burks. It's Rowland at the top of the key. To the right side, he'll go to Handy. Back now to Rowland, who brings it now to the corner. Cuts back toward his left to the wing. Hits Nixdorf. Nixdorf dribbles around. Dribbles around McComb. Puts up the floater for 2. So Nixdorf comes in. First time we've seen him. Immediately makes an impact. 81-28. Now here's a steal. Rowland comes up with it. Shreve trying to go to Spencer on the right wing, but instead Rowland brings it back. Stands top of the key, trying to make the hard pass to the corner. Ball ends up loose on the floor. We'll get a jump ball. Arrows pointing toward Tuscumbia. Lions will keep it. Comes Dakota Wilson-Holland again. He'll replace Rowland. Brian Buchter to inbound from underneath the basket. Underneath the left-hand side. He'll quickly send it into Handy. Handy off the glass for 2. Nice little inbounds play there. Handy's got his first 2. 81-30. 2 minutes now left to go in the fourth. Revan Snyder. Spinning around. Dribbles back with the left. To Shreve. Left corner 3. Got it. So Shreve has 2 threes in the fourth. 84-30. Where I don't have in the books now. To the scoring table. Because I wrote down the wrong number. Lane Nixdorf into the game. Also in, Bradley Miller. So Miller and Lane Nixdorf in here for the Lions. Revan Snyder going toward his right. To Shreve. Right block. Over now to Evans. Evans missed the shot. Missed the bunny. Rebounded by Handy. Here comes Boggs down the right sideline here. Get around Revan Snyder. Runs into McComb. Tries to take the charge. But instead, it'll be the bucket and the foul. Foul will be called here on McComb. Picks up his first. And again, Boggs gets the bucket. We'll get a chance for the 3-point play from the line. Boggs with 8 points tonight. Trying to make it 9. We're under a minute here. Ultimately, this will be an Iberia victory. Free throw is good. In comes Colin Stokes. Again, Iberia will move on. They'll face the winner of Dixon and Maranatha Baptist later on. We now know it'll be Tuscumbia taking on the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity in that consolation semifinal. Kenneth Spencer for 3 from the right corner. Too hard. Rebounded, though, by Evans. Evans will throw it back up. That one's no good. McComb's there for the rebound. That one's too hard, but there's a foul on that one. And we're going to finish this game from the free throw line. 10 seconds now here. Gives me an interesting case. Do you still shoot your free throws even though the clock expires? First free throw is up here for McComb. Got it to go. Stop it here. I guess it doesn't really matter. Get the second free throw. Also good. So the clock will expire. This one will wrap up here. Final score, Iberia wins by 53 points. Second meeting between these two teams. Final score, 86-54. 33. We'll come back in a few minutes. We'll wrap this one up. We'll get ready for your final game of the evening. Again, Iberia, second team on to the winners semifinals. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 61st annual, right here on 97.9 The Source.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It truly takes a lot to make a public school good, but Stoutland School is working on not just making it good, but making it great. They've implemented many things at the best interest of each and every student, like a 4-day school week, as well as making ongoing improvements to enhance the safety and security of each student, such as a single point of entry, security resource officers on hand. They have also implemented new programs to provide more opportunities for their students, such as accelerated courses and dual credits, just to name a few. So when you are looking at a public school, don't just appeal to the good, look for the great and partner with them to be a more viable part of your community. Stoutland School is just that, a great school. Good luck, Tigers. We are proud of you. Action Automotive in St. Robert is your locally owned and operated full-service mechanic shop. Complete transmission and engine swaps at only $75 per hour. Rebuild that classic car or truck and get it back on the road. And have it done at Action Automotive Service, located at 128 April Drive, across from Freedom Elementary School in St. Robert. Call 336-8875. Action Automotive, proud to service the Pulaski County Ambulance and Fire District.
Another year-end blowout at your Seeger Toyota of St. Robert. This time is for pre-owned vehicles. We have you covered with over 160 nice, road-ready, pre-owned vehicles to choose from, plus over 18 different makes of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, starting at only $99.88. And the majority come with a lifetime engine warranty. Our choices currently are some of the best we've ever had, and 12 lenders, including credit unions, banks, and Toyota Financial, are ready to help you with great terms and rates. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from your friends at Seeger Toyota of St. Robert, next to Walmart, or 24/7 at SeegerToyota.net.
With approved credit, warranty applies to vehicles with less than 85,000 miles and less than 10 years old.
$113 years and still going strong. That's the Bank of Crocker, who opened their doors in 1911 when Crocker was a small railroad town. And while they're still a small town, banking services from the Bank of Crocker are as modern as any financial institutions in the big cities. Android and Apple mobile banking apps let you do your banking from anywhere around the globe. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is just a click away. They've also added branches in Waynesville, St. Robert, and Richland through the years. It's a world apart from what it was back in 1911, but the personal hometown banking service has not changed. The Bank of Crocker, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Saying goodbye to those we love is made a little easier. Just knowing your memories are safely kept within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
At Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert, we've got your back when it comes to saving money on vehicles. That's because we have outstanding deals and a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Cars, trucks, SUVs, they're all priced to move today. Get big cash rebates and low financing that will save you thousands. Plus, you'll get the best customer service possible. To save big, make it by Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert or visit edmorrisfordstrobert.com and get backed by Morris today.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back here at the Iberia High School Gymnasium. In between games, our second game, our first full game of the night, has come to a close. It's the Iberia Rangers coming through with another turbo clock victory. They defeat the Tuscumbia Lions for the second time this season. Final score 86-33. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source, as we take a look at some final scoring numbers here for this one. First of all, taking a look here at Tuscumbia. 5 points in the first quarter, 9 at the half. They pick up 21 points by the end of the third, and then 33 total. One score in double digits here for the Lions tonight. That would be Damon Whittle. The sophomore comes through with 10 points here in this one. Bentley Boggs finishes with 9 in this contest. Austin Rowland finishes with 4. And then you have 5 scores with 2 points apiece. Zach Handy, Logan Nixdorf, Brian Buchter, Zach Klein, and Liam Phillips. Again, 33 total points today for the Tuscumbia Lions. Now, meanwhile, you take a look here at Iberia. 29 points in the first quarter. They set the pace early, and, well, things didn't really slow down from there until the fourth. 49 points at the half, 76 at the end of 3, and then 86, your final total here tonight for the Rangers. 3 scores in double digits. Grant Perry leading the way in just 2 quarters of scoring, pretty much sat out the entirety of the fourth. Still comes through with 16 points here in this game. So Perry, your leading scorer in this one, leads all scorers. Trey Wall finishes with 14. That includes 4 3-pointers. Gus Perkins finishes with 10. Hunter Piggott finishes with 8 points today. Tanner Patterson going back up a little bit. That would be 9 points for him today. Clayton Parker also finishes with 9. 6 points for Chris Shreve. 6 points here for Brady Blankenship. 4 points for Noah Remensnyder. And then 2 free throws there for Riley McComb right at the end of that game. So again, 29 after 1, 49 at the half, 76 after 3, and 86 total here for Iberia in today's win. The Rangers improved to 9-4. Tuscumbia falls to 4-8, and now we know that Iberia will be the second team to move on to the winners' semifinals. They will take on the winner of our upcoming contest, and we now know that Tuscumbia, they will take on the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity in that consolation semifinals, a spot in the 5th place game on the line there in that game. So that'll wrap this one up. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. When we come back, let's get it going here. We'll talk about our next contest, our final game of the evening. It is the 3rd-seeded Dixon Bulldogs taking on the 6th-seeded Maranatha Baptist Warriors. We're back in a moment. You're listening to the 61st Iberia Invitational Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
In sports, success is measured in the number of points scored, in games won, and in championships earned. At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, and being there when you need us. In fact, 9 out of 10 people surveyed with a claim would recommend Shelter to a friend. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For a free insurance review,
for auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, John Gregory, your Shelter Insurance agent in Crocker.
Or stop by and see me, Dave Howlett, your Shelter Insurance agent in Richland.
Nowadays, when you walk into a big store looking for furniture, you find some pieces made from glorified cardboard, and you're lucky if they don't break on the ride home. They'll call it affordable, but they really mean cheap. So if you want furniture, you can go there, or if you're looking for an heirloom, maybe you should talk to us.
Paul's Furniture, St. Robert and Rolla, where quality and savings go together. 2.5 acres of showroom, no money down, and no interest for 12 months. Delivery is free. We proudly say we won't be undersold.
A good battery, wipers, and headlights are all an important part of winter driving, and they're on sale at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, this month. Get a $25 prepaid card on AAA batteries and a $20 prepaid card on Napa Legend batteries. Save $15 on Napa Night Vision headlights and save $18 a pair on Trico wiper blades. Evercraft utility gloves are just $9.99 a pair. All the oil and antifreeze you'll ever need is available 7 days a week at your Napa Parts store. And get the good stuff at St. Robert Auto Supply off Missouri Avenue.
We all have our faves.
I love baseball.
I love football.
Basketball is my game.
But there's one thing we all love.
Pizza!
If you need to satisfy that competitive appetite, we got your slice right here.
Domino's Pizza in St. Robert is the pizza during and after the game. Try the perfect combo deal. Pizza, side, and a drink for $19.99. Try Domino's Mix and Match is only $6.99. Check it out online at Domino's.com or call your order in at 573-336-3400. Domino's Pizza, 213 St. Robert Boulevard. Looking for a great career? Domino's Pizza St. Robert is hiring all positions. Apply online at jobs.domino's.com.
We're back here at the Iberia High School Gymnasium, now 5.5 minutes away from our final contest of the evening, which will see the Dixon Bulldogs, the 3 seed, taking on the number 6 seeded Maranatha Baptist Academy Warriors. Connor Harbin here with you once again, 97.9 The Source, as we set up for this one here. Dixon coming in with a record of 8-5. Maranatha Baptist, meanwhile, a little bit hard to come up with information on them there, but they are a Misha affiliate, which means that they do have at least a record, so to speak, here on the Misha website. At the moment, that would be, I believe, just 1-1, but they do play a lot of area teams there. Maranatha Baptist, their record apparently good enough for the 6th seed here in this one. But Dixon, they'll try to advance to the winners semifinals. Got finished in 4th place, I believe, in last year's tournament. Dropped that 3rd place game to Stoutland on a wild finish. You might remember that was the 3-quarter court shot at the buzzer to let Stoutland overcome that one there. But Maranatha Baptist looking to improve upon last year's performance. Believe they finished in 6th place in last year's tournament. Dropped that one to Vienna in last year's tournament. So both these teams, they have talent. We've seen Dixon plenty, of course. Saw them a lot at the beginning of the year with that Frisco League tournament. So looking forward to seeing how they have developed. And again, much like Tuscumbia, Maranatha Baptist brings back a lot of names I remember from last year's squad. Did lose a little bit of the hype. Peter Samuelson no longer with the program. I believe he graduated out. I believe he was a senior last year, but still some players that you like to look forward to. I mean, Sebastian Rush, he will be the one to watch. I believe he actually did make his way on into the tournament high last year. No, I lied again. I do remember him having double-digit games there, so we'll look forward to Rush and seeing who else can kind of maybe fill the gap of Samuelson. Again, Samuelson, 25 points against Iberia last year's tournament. So we'll see how things kind of go here, but we have 3.5 minutes before we get it going here. We'll have your starting lineups. Do not believe we'll repeat that national anthem, so we'll just get it going, those starting lineups. We're going to be back in 3.5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the 61st Annual Iberia Invitational Tournament right here on 97.9 The Source.
Attention job seekers. Mark your calendars for January 15th, 2024 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for a healthcare career fair hosted by Phelps Health. Discover endless opportunities to shape your future in healthcare and the health of your community. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, we've got something for you. Managers will be on site to chat about various departments and opportunities, and we have laptops ready for you to apply on the spot. Don't miss out on this chance to shape your future at Phelps Health. See you on January 15th.
January just got a whole lot better with Lowe Chevrolet's Start the Year Right sales event. Get amazing savings off the MSRP on 2024 Chevy Silverados. Or take your pick from the rugged Equinox to the sleek styling of the Malibu. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has the vehicle you're looking for. Trade in your current vehicle and they'll give you top dollar towards your new Chevrolet. This is the perfect year to upgrade. Find new roads at Lowe Chevrolet. Off I-44 exit 156 in Waynesville and online at lowechevy.com.
Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the products and services and savings they offer their friends and families, like eClub. Sign up today and keep up to date on special promotions and events. Log on to tcmarkets.com and find every store's weekly ads right at your fingertips. Print off coupons to save even more money. Check them out on Facebook. Browse recipes too. Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the area youth and proud to be a part of their communities.
If your heating and air exchange is not working properly, it might be time for an upgrade or an overhaul. AirServe Heating and Air in Waynesville is a full-service heating and air company. Allergy season is upon us, and AirServe offers indoor quality solutions. From the simple and efficient duct cleaning to replacing an old unit with an energy-efficient one. There's free estimates and financing options, so you know the cost before you start. Call 433-3613 or stop by the office at 505 Historic 66 in West Waynesville. AirServe in Waynesville, locally owned and operated by your neighbors.
And now let's go ahead and meet the starting lineups here for our final game of the evening. The Dixon Bulldogs, the 3 seed, taking on the number 6 seeded Maranatha Baptist Warriors. First, the lineup here for Maranatha Baptist. First one on the floor, a sophomore, Clarence Brown, gets the start. He'll be joined out there by another sophomore in Jaden Leggett. Sebastian Rush will get the start. He is a senior. And also out there as well, another sophomore here in Levi Tucker. Finally, rounding out the starting lineup, it will be a senior in Matthew Morrison. Brown, Leggett, Rush, Tucker, and Morrison. The Warriors are coached by Rex Larson, assisted by Jade Miller and Luke Carnahan. Now the starting lineup for the Bulldogs of Dixon. First one out there, Case Sinden will get the start here for this contest, as well as the freshman John Creamer. Remember him having an impressive Frisco League tournament. Drew Young also out there as well. He'll be joined by Maverick Yoakum. And then rounding out the starting lineup here, that'll be the 6'4" Thomas McBride. Sinden, Creamer, Young, Yoakum, and McBride. The Dixon Bulldogs are coached by Logan Ray and assisted by Sebastian Salace. So again, should be a fun contest here, a matchup that we saw last year. Maybe, maybe not. Of course, everybody plays everybody there. Nope, did not get the Dixon Maranatha Baptist contest there. Dixon won their opening round against Lighthouse. Dropped the championship semis to Iberia. Then in the 5th place game, how about the 3rd place game? Narrowly were knocked off there by Stoutland on a last-second shot there. Lost that one 66-64. Meanwhile, Maranatha in last year's tournament lost by 20 to Iberia in the opening round. Then dropped to the consolation semis where they defeated Lighthouse 74-46. And again in that 5th place game, dropped that one to Vienna 65-61. So, we'll get it going here. Dixon will have the height advantage. And again, admittedly, do not know a lot about the Warriors. Obviously out of St. Robert. So not too far away from our base of operations here in Iberia tonight. And for Dixon, I actually don't know how far it is from Dixon to Iberia. The same direction, so that becomes a little bit fuzzy from me. Of course, making the trip from Waynesville everywhere I go. Opening tip is going to be one here by Maranatha Baptist. One here by Rush, who will pass it off here. Clarence Brown. He'll bring it to the top of the key. Spinning toward his left. Now Matthew Morrison. Driving toward his right. Getting around Yoakum. Shot blocked from behind by Yoakum. Bounce off the hands of Morrison on its way out. It will be Dixon ball. Down the floor comes Dixon. Looks like Maranatha Baptist will opt for a full court press. It's broken, though, by the Bulldogs. Layup for John Creamer, no good. Yoakum has the rebound. Second chance, he'll put it up and in. So Yoakum will score the game's first points. 2-0 Dixon lead. Brown with the basketball. Square up, he'll pass it off here to Rush. Rush to the left wing, Leggett, pump fake, steps to the left elbow. High arcing jumper off the backboard. Rebounded eventually by Dixon. It's going to be Drew Young who comes up with it. Young, the sophomore, of course, 6'1". He'll try to pass it off to the wing. Stolen here by Rush. Official got in the way of Sinden. That gives Rush a wide open layup. This game's tied up here at 2. Rush got the steal. Rush got the points. Tied back up just a minute here into this first quarter. Sinden going to hit Yoakum underneath, middle of the lane. Yoakum pushes through, missed the first shot, got his own rebound. Second try, had it ripped away, stolen eventually by Brown. Here come the Warriors once again. Brown all the way in, to the right block he goes. Ball's up on the floor, picks it back up. Outside here, three-pointer, Levi Tucker, back of the rim. Rebounded though by Rush. Rush will pass it off here to Tucker, coming through middle of the lane. Brings it back out to the left corner. Long possession here for the Warriors. So the longest possession of this game. Brown outside again to Tucker. Tucker to the left elbow. Top of the key, Morrison. Trying to move around Yoakum here. Yoakum staying out in front. Going down to the right block. Turnaround jumper off the side of the backboard. Trying to get his own rebound. It ends up in the hands of McBride instead. Fast break for Dixon. Here comes Young. Almost had it stolen by Brown. Instead, he'll throw up the shot. Fighting through contact. He's fouled. We're going to the line and shooting 2. So Young to shoot 2. Foul's going to be called here on Jaden Leggett, his first. First free throw for Young is no good. stay tied, perhaps for a moment longer. Well, a second free throw incoming. Up and away. It is no good. That one off the front of the rim, so still tied up here at 2. Kramer pokes it loose. Out of bounds it goes, and actually, they'll say it was last touched by the Warriors. It's Dixon ball. Dixon in control. Inbounds pass comes to Kramer. He'll get the bucket. He'll also be fouled. Kramer came flying down the lane there. Bounce pass. Found its way into the hands. Clarence Brown unable to keep the body off from there. Picks up the foul. Chance for the three-point play. Free throws up. No good off the right side of the rim. Dixon now 0 for 3 to start from the line here. Ball out of bounds on the rebound. But the Warriors do keep it. 4-2 our score. 5:55 left to go here in this first quarter. Brown will take the inbounds pass. Moving toward his left. Able to get around Kramer. Now brings it to the wing. Cut off by Young. Now out to Rush. Rush to his left. Now into the corner. Here's Leggett. Leggett might travel with it. Trying to pass it back to the corner. Getting a hand on it was Kramer. Stays here with Maranatha. Another good-sized crowd on hand, including much of the Iberia student section. This is a repeat from last year. Inbounds pass comes to Brown. Brown shot over the top of McBride. Couldn't get it to go, though. Rebounded here by Kramer. Kramer again pushing it down the floor. Into the corner. Sinden. He'll drive. Off the glass and in. The Iberia student section always sticks around to support Maranatha. Of course, supporting them against a Frisco League rival in Dixon. Rush will send it to the corner. Tucker driving baseline. Out to the left wing. Going top of the key. Brown. Look shot. No good. Left it off the front of the rim. Rush there to save it. Corner from the three-point line. I believe that was Tucker. Missed it. Dixon has the rebound this time. Kramer to the top of the key. Long three for Case Sinden. Drained it. 9-2 run to start this game. Sinden's got 5. 4:50 left to go in the first. Dixon opening up a lead here. Brown to the right side. Finds Rush. Rush going through. Creates contact. Foul's called. Sebastian Rush heading to the line. So Rush at the line. Foul's called on Maverick Yoakum, his first. Team first. Rush's first free throw. That one's good. Rush now with all 3 of Maranatha's points. Second free throw. It's also good. (9-4) our score. Thomas McBride, though, a fast break the other way. Underhanded layup, missed it. Rebounded, though, by Yoakum. And he's got another couple points there. Second time Yoakum's been there to finish off with some second chance points. Back to 7 now, 11-4. Here comes Brown. Lays it off the front of the rim. McBride has the rebound. Outlet pass off to Young. Young to the wing, moving baseline now. Whistle, foul called. Foul called here on Maranatha. Their third team foul incoming. And it looks like it will be called on Matthew Morrison, his first. Sinden inbound, floats one up for McBride. The catch and shoot, no good. Too soft on it, rebounded by Tucker. Rush down the floor, brings it to the left sideline. Trying to throw it across the middle of the lane, but it's stolen again here by Young. Young down the floor, he'll do it himself. Lays the layup off the front of the rim. McBride has it, his shot's no good. Gets his own rebound. Third try of asking, he'll put it in. Plenty of second chance points, that time third chance points. It's all the same category in the end, but it's a 9-point Dixon lead. Brown trying to go to the left block to Tucker, ends up out of bounds. Same last touch by Dixon. Still Warriors ball. Devontae Hogshooter in for the first time now for the Bulldogs. Looks like he replaces McBride. Ball comes in, top of the key, contact. Ball stolen here by Young. To the free throw line. He'll try to send it out to the right corner. Out of bounds. Last touch by Sinden. Maranatha ball. Little substitution here. Looks like Camden Burns steps in for the first time. He's going to replace Yoakum. Down the floor, here comes Brown. Off to the left side here, Rush driving all the way through. Runner through the middle of the lane, rebounded by Hogshooter. 13-4 again, but 3:15. Now have to go on the first. Trying to send it inside to Hogshooter. Ball was kicked. Dixon will keep it here underneath. Quickly send it in. Hogshooter, left elbow. Throws up the jumper from about 10. Falls out. Rebounded by Morrison. Morrison pushing it down the floor. He'll bring it to the wing. Inside it goes to Rush. Was trying to give it to Tucker on the left block. Tucker able to save it though, but Dixon's there to pick it back up. 3-on-1 fast break. Pass across. Burns couldn't bring it in. It's out of bounds and Maranatha the ball. And the 3-on-1 fast break. But couldn't keep it. Couldn't keep it in their hands. 2:45 now left to go in the quarter. Almost another Dixon steal. Brown comes up with it though. To the left corner. Rush for three. No, front of the rim. Rebounded by Burns. Burns will give it off here to Young. Young again looking to drive all the way through. Contact. No whistle either way. Rebounded by Hogshooter. Hogshooter will throw it back up. This time he's fouled. 2 free throws. Tavante Hogshooter. Fouls called on Levi Tucker. His first. Team fourth. And now a timeout here called by Maranatha Baptist. 13-4 with 2:27. It's a 30-second timeout, so let's keep it right here. Again, just a little bit of an update for you. We'll have more games for you tomorrow. That much is certain. Do not know a start time just yet because it all depends on when we start with that, I presume, 4-5 matchup between St. Elizabeth's varsity and Stowland. Again, that game was supposed to be played today, but Stowland could not make the trip. Again, I presume due to road conditions. So that game's been pushed back another day. So if you want the most up-to-date information here, if we don't get it by the end of tonight, be sure to tune in right here, 97.9 The Source tomorrow. I'm sure Marv might have some info for his early morning sports, if not by noon. So we'll have more games for you tomorrow. That much is certain. So make sure you tune on in as we continue on. So as we get back to it here, Tavante Hogshooter, senior at the line, shooting 2. First free throw. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Dixon's now 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Not the best start here, but they do get one more. It's up and away, and good. Off the back of the rim and in. So Hogshooter's got his first point, 14-4 for the first time a double-digit lead here. Here comes Morrison, left block over to Tucker. Tucker over the top of Creamer, got it for 2. Tucker's first 2 points, 14-6. Down the floor, over on now to Creamer. Creamer going to hand it off here to Burns. Burns followed by Morrison. They'll send it on out to Young. Young going to set up the offense here from the half-court line. Over to Creamer, left wing, free throw line, over to Burns. Burns a pump fake, right corner now, Sinden. They'll go inside, Hogshooter ends up underneath the basket, up and under, no good. Rebounded though by Young, his shot's no good. Dixon having a little bit of trouble finishing from underneath there on occasion. And it's rebounded by the Warriors. For as many second chance points as they've had, they've also missed some opportunities down in there. Ball ends up way high there. I think it was stripped by Dixon. Creamer comes up with the steal in the end. 14-6, three-pointer. Drew Young, too short. Gets his own rebound. He'll drive left baseline, throws up the shot, mid-range jumper. Got it for 2. Young on the board now with his first 2. Missed 2 free throws earlier in the quarter. But we're back to 10, 16-6. Rush dribbling through the double team, whistling a foul. Called here on Dixon. Picked up by Young, his first. Team's second. Thomas McBride in once again. MJ Ford will also check in. Creamer and Hogshooter will check it out. Maranatha Baptist brings it back in. Three-pointer Morrison, right corner, no good. And McBride's there for the rebound. 1 minute left here in the first. Here comes Young again, inside the three-point line. Passing across the way to the left corner. Floater, no good. Here for Sinden. Rebounded by Ford. Ford trying to pass it back up the lane. Stolen here by Brown. One-on-one. Gets around Sinden. Missed the layup, though. And McBride was there for the follow-up rebound. Here comes Dixon again. Three-pointer for Camden Burns. Too hard. Off the backboard, nothing else. And rebounded by Maranatha. Brown on over to Rush. To the corner now, Tucker. Three-pointer over Young. Too hard. Long rebound. Tucker gets his own board. Fadeaway this time. Off the backboard and in. The backboard from the baseline. Tucker has himself another bucket here. We're back to 8, 16-8. 5 seconds left to go here. MJ Ford, three-pointer off the rim. Fight for the rebound. Burns has it. Second chance, no good. It is just the 8-point lead at the break. 16-8 our score. Dixon doubling up Maranatha as we head on into the second quarter. You're listening to the 61st Annual Iberia Invitational Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
You seem a little quiet.
Frustrated at work.
Oh, what's going on?
Being a CNA at a big hospital is nothing more than get me this and give me that. I always thought it would be a job that really made a difference.
Maybe you should downsize, specialize, or find a fit for your passion.
Is there such a place?
Dixon Nursing and Rehab, located in the heart of Dixon, Missouri, is now hiring nursing assistants, certified nursing assistants, LPNs, and RNs. Stop in and apply today. Dixon Nursing and Rehab can provide the courses needed to get you certified and a start for your career today.
Students come and students go. Some start at the elementary level and continue in the same district until graduation. Others move in, some move out for a variety of reasons, but usually it's the parent's job that facilitates a family's move. Whatever the reason, the Iberia School District welcomes all students. At Iberia, students get the best possible education from a staff of dedicated teachers, coaches, and an administration that cares about the product they send out every May at graduation. Whether it's continuing their education in the military or the 9-to-5 world, the Iberia School District is proud of their Rangers and Lady Rangers.
(16-8) as we head on into the second quarter here of this one. Dixon leads Maranatha Baptist. The Bulldogs will start with the basketball. On the floor right now for the Bulldogs, you've got Young, Creamer. You'll have Case Sinden, Ford, and McBride. Same lineup that ended the first quarter. Same lineup out here for the Warriors as well. Top of the corner three. Got it. Case Sinden, good for three. Sinden's second three of the game here. He's now got 8 for the contest. 19-8. 11-point lead. Largest lead of the game. Here's Tucker, left block, trying to bring it back to single digits. He does. Tucker's now got 6. 6 of the 10 here. 19-10. Creamer on over to McBride. McBride across the way. Sinden, pump fake, drives inside the three-point line. They'll quickly rotate around here. Creamer for 3. Left wing, no good. Rebounded by Morrison. Morrison spinning around here, gets around. He'll look to drive it all the way through here. Sinden gets in front, but Morrison's able to finish anyway. And we're back to 7, 19-12. Whistle, timeout taken here by Dixon. Back to 7 we go. Looks like it is a 30-second timeout. So we keep it right here. In our final game of the evening. Winner of this one moves on to face Iberia tomorrow. I presume tomorrow. That's what the bracket originally listed. The loser of this one, they will go and face the loser of the Stoughton-St. Elizabeth varsity matchup. And they did some crisscross in there with the brackets. That is the way things will go there. So, the loser of this one won't necessarily know who they are playing until tomorrow. When we come out of the timeout, it'll be Dixon ball. And again, a 7-point contest here. Here's Sinden, top of the key. He'll send it on over to Drew Young. Young to the left side here, Ford. Ford picked up by Morrison to the free throw line. Back out. Drew Young, top of the key, 3. No good. Rebounded, though, by Sinden. He'll send it across to Ford. Ford will be fouled. 2 free throws incoming here for the freshman Ford. Foul's called here on Matthew Morrison, his second. Team first in the second. Ford steps to the line. First free throw's up, and good. 2 for 6 now from the line is Dixon. Ford picks up his first point. Pushes that lead back to 8, 20-12. Second free throw. It's also off the front of the rim, but also falls through. So Ford will go 2 for 2. 21-12 we go. Minute half gone by here in this second quarter. Brown top of the key. Backs it up to the right side, on over to Leggett. Leggett to the corner, now Tucker. Trying to send it on over to Rush, but it's poked away and stolen. 2-on-1. Young will throw it away, trying to get it over to Kramer. Dixon opting for that fast break focused effort approach, if you will. And we saw maybe a little bit in the last game. Stark difference is they haven't had nearly as much success. Lots of balls thrown away here for the Bulldogs. Still, though, getting enough second chance points, getting enough points on the first try as well. Of course, a couple threes here and there to take that 9-point lead. Levi Tucker looking for 2 more. He's got it. 13-foot jumper. Tucker's got 8. 21-14. New player in the game here for the Warriors. Also here for Dixon. Must have missed it off that free throw. That was Dominic Sheldon who missed the three-pointer. Bride's got the rebound. He's fouled. We go back to the line here. In the game here for the Warriors. Looks like we got Anthony Thompson in for the first time. Foul's called on Tucker, his second. Team second. Bride back to the line. And then I mean his first trip to the line here. First one's up and good. 3 points now here for McBride. We Drew Young back in there for a replace Ford. Yep, replaced Ford there. Second free throw also falls. Bride with 4, and we're back to 9. 23-14. Dixon trying to trap as they come across half court. They'll pass out of it. Here's Rush. Loader from 10 is good. Rush now is 6. 23-16. Pass down the floor. Here's McBride on the left block for 2. That time the fast break works out for him. Bride now with 6. Hovering between 7 and 9 right now. At the moment, 9. 25-16, 5.5 left to go. Left side here. Here's Rush, guarded by Young. Screen incoming. They'll dribble the other way. Here's Brown, top of the key. To the right side. Now going to a cutting Brown. Brown on the right block. McBride gets the block, but he also gets the foul. Clarence Brown going to head to the line and shoot 2. First free throw up for Brown, off the front of the rim. Brown still looking for his first points in this one. Sophomore getting the start tonight. Second free throw's up. Also off the front of the rim, no good. McBride's there for the rebound. Maranatha now 2 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Young driving to his right. Cuts back toward his left. Left side layup, good. Able to snake his way around the Warriors defense there to bring this lead back to 11. Young's got 4. 27-16 with 5 minutes left to go in the half. Ball stripped loose, but Brown there to pick it back up. He'll pass it to the wing, now into the corner. Here comes Thompson, driving baseline. Sheldon got a hand on the pass this time. He'll come up with the steal. He'll send it down the floor. Here's Kramer from the right side, another 2. Finding their legs a little bit on that fast break. Back-to-back fast break points now. 29-16. Here comes Thompson back the other way. That one's no good. Left the layup short. Bride on the rebound. Outlet pass made to Sinden. Over to Young. Young for 3. No, too hard. But rebounded by Sheldon. Sheldon will hand it off to Young. Young driving through. Left side layup, no good. McBride on the rebound. He'll be fouled. And he's going to the line shooting 2. Another foul coming on here on Maranatha. This one's called on Anthony Thompson, his first. McBride again shooting 2. It's 2 for 2 tonight. First one's up and no good. Incoming Dixon substitution, but it will be for McBride. So I'll wait to see here. Second free throw. That one's also no good. We'll have to wait a moment longer. Drew Young, though, gets the rebound. Dixon remains in control. Top of the key, Creamer. Moving toward his left to the wing. Top of the key again, Young. Plenty of motion here for Dixon. Instead, Young will try to drive inside. Picks back up the dribble, trying to send it to McBride. Stolen, though, by Maranatha. 2-on-2, the fast break. Rush gets a screen here from Thompson. Left side layup, blocked by McBride. He comes up with the rebound as well. Here's Creamer. Creamer going to drive into Morrison. Contact. Charge is called here on Creamer. So Creamer picks up the offensive foul, his first, team second. Let's get that substitution now. Maverick Yoakum replacing McBride. Maranatha perhaps try to bring this one back to single digits before the half. They trail right now by 13, 29-16. Pass comes down the floor. Rush beyond the wing here. Lost the dribble. Stolen by Sinden, but Rush able to poke it away. Dixon, though, comes up with another steal. We're padding our stealing stats here. Dixon's on the fast break. Sinden sends it back. Here's Sheldon. He'll dribble inside the three-point line. Now he'll throw it into the backcourt. Ball still loose. Sinden going to cut off Rush there. Just going to let it roll out of bounds, where Maranatha will take it underneath. So it's Rush to inbound from underneath. Left side on their own basket. Slaps ball, sends the Warriors in motion. Looking for a pass. Just going to float it up to the top of the key here. Gets it over to Thompson. Thompson driving to his left, sends it on into the corner. Rush trying to get it back to Brown. Another steal here for Dixon, but Sinden steps out of bounds. Gives it on back here to Maranatha. Camden Burns back in. Thomas McBride back in as well. And a rather tall lineup out there right now for the Bulldogs. Between Burns, Yoakum, and McBride. Maranatha controls the basketball. Tucker trying to get it inside to Thompson, but Dixon comes up with yet another steal. Here's Young on the drive. Left block, spins around toward his right. Outside to Sinden for three. Too hard for the board. Picked up by Brown. Brown going to lob one down the floor here. Sinden got a hand on it. Maranatha trying to save it, but into the hands of Sinden it goes. Under 3 to go now in the quarter. Sinden out to the corner. Open three, Drew Young. Got it. Young's first 3 of the game. 7 points total. And Dixon's doubling up Maranatha once more. 32-16. Brown dribbles it up. Top of the key. Left wing. Back to the right side. Thompson. Thompson will hand it off here to Rush. He'll square up to the basket. Looking to drive now on Sinden. McBride got a hand on that one as well. And Dixon's got the 3-on-1 fast break. Burns, nobody in front of him. Didn't have the balance, though. Threw up an awkward shot. Ends up eventually out of bounds here. Although I do think it stays here with Dixon. And the 3-on-1 fast break. Punt to Burns with nobody in front of him. And I guess lost his footing. Inbounds pass, though. That'll work for him. Yoakum gets the pass from McBride and puts it in for an easy 2. Yoakum's now got 6, 34-16. Jay Ford back in the game. He'll follow Rush down the floor. They'll give it off to Morrison. Morrison misses the first shot. Stolen away by Ford. Ford down the left sideline he goes. Bit of a run right now for Dixon. Largest lead of the game. Off to Burns. Burns driving right baseline. To the top of the key. Here's Young on the redrive. Floater, middle of the lane, bounced around the rim a couple times. Ball ends up loose, picked up eventually here by Rush. He'll kick it off to Brown. 90 seconds left to go in the half. Here's Brown all the way through. Shot through McBride is good. Brown does find his first 2 here. 34-18. 16-point Dixon advantage. Screen set, both sides. Young will give and go here to McBride on the right elbow. Guarded by Tucker. He'll come in. Trying to work it across to the right block. Maranatha got a hand on it, though. Knocks it away. Dixon will inbound. Young to inbound. He'll quickly send it into McBride. Left wing Ford. Cross the court. Over now to Young. Moves right baseline. Throws it back up the lane here to Yoakum. High off the glass and through. Yoakum with 8 off the bench. Started tonight. 8 from that starting role. How about it? Here's Tucker. Another shot blocked by McBride, but Tucker picks it back up. He'll go back up with it. Be fouled this time. Goes to the line, a chance to become the Warriors' first double-digit scorer tonight. Foul's picked up here by Yoakum, his second. His second, team third. And again, Tucker at the line. First trip tonight. 8 total points. Drains the first. Make that 9 now. 36-19. Can make it 10 on the second free throw here. It's up and no good. Wait a little longer on that, but Dixon's got the rebound. Burns a pass down the floor here to Ford. He moves toward his right. Jukes to his left. Move to the right there. Morrison trying to take a charge. Didn't get it, but Maranatha's got the rebound. Rush steps to the wing. Pass off to the corner. Tucker, mid-range jump shot. No good. Too hard. Air ball. Rebounded by Burns again. 23 seconds left to go in the half. Right wing three, Drew Young. This time he's got it. Second three for the quarter for Young. He's in the double digits with 10. He's Dixon's first double-digit score tonight. 20-point lead, 39-19. 8 seconds left to go in the half. Here's Rush. Had it stripped, had it stolen. Young, nobody in front of him. Right side layup is good. And that will end the quarter. It's a 22-point lead. As we head on into the half here for Dixon. We'll take ourselves a few moments. We'll come back. We'll go over the books. And we'll get you all set up here for the second half. Again, your score at half, Dixon 41, Maranatha Baptist 19. You're listening to the 61st Annual Invitational Basketball Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
It's hard to remain competitive in the fast-moving manufacturing world. Trust and dependability are two qualities that are non-negotiable. That's how Inventory Sales Company of St. Elizabeth has built their solid business foundation, providing quality fasteners, struts, weld studs, tools, fabrication, and more for over 35 years. Expertise in 7 distinct divisions allows them to customize materials to fit your needs. Inventory Sales Company also has over 600,000 feet of warehouse space to store your materials until you're ready to use them on site. Where the customer is king, Inventory Sales Company, 683 Highway 52 in St. Elizabeth. Call 866-480-2412 or visit inventorysales.com.
I won!
Fuel up, drink, eat, scratch, win. Right here. Eagle Stop, family owned and operated in Central and Southern Missouri. Join the Eagle Stop loyalty program and get fuel discounts with every purchase. Free drinks monthly and earn points to redeem for snacks, drinks, and fuel. Reward yourself. Eagle Stop, a proud supporter of high school athletics and the communities they represent. Eagle Stop, in a community near you. EagleStopStores.com.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
Parts City.
When it's time to replace your battery, trust the professional parts people at Parts City Auto Parts to help you choose the Super Start battery that's an exact fit for your vehicle. Whether it's a reliable economy, hard-working premium, or powerful extreme, Parts City Auto Parts has the Super Start battery you need in stock at a guaranteed low price. Don't let a dead battery slow you down. Visit Parts City Auto Parts for a Super Start battery you can count on. Parts City Auto Parts.
For all of your auto parts needs, see your Parts City Auto Parts store in Iberia and Dixon.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Tax Pros and More, with locations in St. Robert, Richland, Lebanon, and Jefferson City, offers everything you need to start your brand new business. Don't be afraid of being a sole proprietorship and starting your own company, because you can always grow and hire later. The experts at Tax Pro and More are here to help answer any questions and make the transition extra smooth. Tax Pros and More also specializes in tax return filing, planning, bookkeeping, and financial statement analysis for your business, as well as other payroll services. Call us today and we can help. 573-451-2229.
We care for them.
Hey, Mr. Gibson. Good morning.
Hey there, honey.
Take wonderful care of them.
All right, here's your morning meds and your coffee, just how you like it. 1 cream, 2 sugars.
And we'll go to the ends of the earth to protect them. You can count on that.
Life Care Center of Waynesville believe in treating patients and residents as family members, focusing on inpatient and outpatient rehabilitation with 24-hour skilled nursing care. We are proud to also offer a secured Alzheimer's and dementia care unit, 700 Birch Lane in the heart of Waynesville.
Ever think about living to be 100 years old? Well, maybe you will. Hello, this is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Making plans and being prepared for events in our lives is the right thing to do. At Memorial Chapels, we offer many choices in funeral planning, and we're always available to discuss options regarding how best to fund those choices. Because when it comes to important events in life, you really need to get prepared.
St. Elizabeth R4 School District salutes the academic and athletic achievements of their students. Scoring 95% on the state APR makes St. Elizabeth's scoring number 4 in the state overall. St. Elizabeth students, the district is proud of you and your achievements. We are proud of all of you, both athletically and academically.
Back here once again, Iberia High School. We are at halftime. It's a 22-point lead here for the Dixon Bulldogs. They lead the Maranatha Baptist Warriors 41-19. Dixon opening up a rather large lead. Again, just 8 points at the end of the first quarter, but outscoring Maranatha 25-11 there in that second quarter. So again, it's Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source, as we take a look at the numbers from that first half. First of all, taking a look here at Maranatha. 8 points at the end of the first and 19 here at the half. Leading the way right now, that'd be Levi Tucker. He's currently got 9 points. That's 8 from the field. Also 1 for 2 from the free throw line here as well. Sebastian Rush, he's got 6. That includes 4 points in the field and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And then you have 2 scores with 4 points apiece, 2 scores with 2 points apiece. That'd be Clarence Brown and Matthew Morrison. Again, 19 points at the half here for Maranatha Baptist. Now we take a look here at Dixon, 16 points at the end of the first, and then that 25-point second quarter. They've got 41 now at the break. 1 score in double digits, that would be Drew Young. He's got 12. Here at the moment, that includes all 12 points from the field, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Dixon, if you have to nitpick that first half, we're not the best from the free throw line there, but still 12 points for Young. 8 points for Maverick Yoakum and 8 points for Case Sinden as well. That was all from the field for both Sinden and Yoakum. 6 points for Thomas McBride, 4 from the field, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 points for MJ Ford, 4 points going back up the ladder for John Creamer, and 1 point for Tavante Hogshoer. Again, 41 points here at the half for the Dixon Bulldogs. So Dixon, barring a comeback here from Maranatha Baptist, looks like they will be the third team to move on to the winners semifinals here. Obviously, still 2 full quarters of basketball left to be played. By the way, I looked a little bit closer at the updated bracket they gave me earlier today, and I actually found out, well, here's how we're going to do it. Of course, we were talking about it. How are we going to handle that 4-5 matchup tomorrow? There are 2 games tomorrow for you. We've got the 4-5, which will, of course, be Stoughton and St. Elizabeth. And then tomorrow, the second game will actually be our first consolation semifinal. Originally, tomorrow, it was supposed to be both winners semifinals, I believe. Well, that's changed. Those winners semifinals will now be played on Thursday. So, that second game will be at 7:30, and it will be Tuscumbia in the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity. So we now know that second game, what it's going to be. Well, it's still kind of just waiting. Actually, we now know what all the games are going to be. We'll have 3 on Thursday. We will start with that first consolation semifinal between the loser of this one and the loser of the 4-5, Stoughton and St. Elizabeth. Then we will have Vienna taking on the winner of that 4-5 matchup. That'll actually be your last game. Sorry. I'm all over the place here. But before that, we'll have the first winner semifinal between the winner of this contest and Iberia. So, 2 games tomorrow and 3 games on Thursday. And then, of course, Friday remains unchanged. You'll have all your trophy games on that day. You'll have the full 4-game setup starting at 4 o'clock and then eventually culminating in that championship game about 8:30. Hope that makes sense. I know I didn't really properly give the Beck's explanation, but what you really need to know is tomorrow we will have for you the first game at 6 o'clock, Stoutland and St. Elizabeth, and we'll follow it up with Tuscumbia and the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity. There, we boiled it down, and I feel a little bit better about myself knowing 2 games here tomorrow. Let's take one more timeout. When we come back, it's time for the second half. 41-19. It's a 22-point Dixon lead. You're listening to the 61st Annual Invitational Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It truly takes a lot to make a public school good, but Stoutland School is working on not just making it good, but making it great. They've implemented many things at the best interest of each and every student, like a 4-day school week, as well as making ongoing improvements to enhance the safety and security of each student, such as a single point of entry, security resource officers on hand. They have also implemented new programs to provide more opportunities for their students, such as accelerated courses and dual credits, just to name a few. So when you are looking at a public school, don't just appeal to the good, look for the great and partner with them to be a more viable part of your community. Stoutland School is just that, a great school. Good luck, Tigers. We are proud of you.
About to get going here with the second half here in Iberia. Dixon opening up a 22-point lead. 41-19 as we get back to it here. Dixon looks like it'll be their starting 5 back out on the floor. And of course means Sinden, Creamer, Young, Yoakum, and McBride. Coach Rex Larson still imparting some final words of wisdom over to his Warriors squad. We'll see if they go ahead and start with that same starting 5. Got the majority of the minutes. Haven't seen too many substitutions coming from the Warriors side, but it does look like it will be the starting 5. That means Brown, that means Leggett, that means Rush, Tucker, and I believe Morrison. Yeah, Morrison snuck off to the corner there, just out of my line of sight, but he'll make up the rest of the starting 5 here. So, 16 minutes left to play tonight. Will be the final team, at least tonight, to stamp their way into the winners semifinals. Dixon with that lead, but Maranatha with the basketball. Clarence Brown brings it immediately to the left block. Bounce pass back outside to Morrison. He'll get it off now to Rush. Rush back to the left corner here. Back inside the three-point line, over to Morrison. Morrison looking to drive on Yoakum. Shot blocked by McBride. Came in, swiped it away. Out of bounds it goes. Maranatha ball. Rush to inbound from underneath. Looking for a target, having trouble here. Finds Brown eventually. Brown falling backwards here, able to keep his pivot foot. Actually created some space there. On purpose or not. But to put it up and in. Brown now with 4. And we're back to 20 here, 41-21. McBride left block. Sends it on out to the right wing here. Sinden over to Young for the open 3. Another one. Young, who had 2 threes in that second quarter. He opens up the quarter with another one. And the new largest lead of the game here at 23. Here comes Brown. He'll be fouled. Foul's called here against Dixon. Foul's charged here to Case Sinden, who picks up his first, team first. Rush to inbound. He'll go now to Brown. Brown across half court to the right wing. Almost stolen by Sinden, but picks it back up. Now he'll throw it away into the hands of McBride. Rush got a hand on the pass, but McBride there to pick it up again. Almost another steal. Brown got a hand on that one, but Sinden will finally bring it across half court here for Dixon. To the left elbow, McBride. McBride out to the right wing. Young, another open 3. Got it. Back-to-back threes here for Drew Young. 18 points now, 47-21. Seen some large margin of victories today. Dixon trying to do it again. Saw 2 turbo clocks. Obviously, turbo clock, not a thing till the 4th. But here's another fast break. Case Sinden, nobody in front of him. Right side layup, left it short. Rebounded, though, by Yoakum. Good follow-up there to finish it off for, again, 2 more. Yoakum's made his name tonight with second chance points. He's now got 10. Leads 28, 49-21. Brown dribbles through the attempted trap. He dribbles all the way through. Big jump stop, but finds himself underneath the basket. He'll get it out to Rush. Rush, big block there by McBride, but picked up by Tucker. Tucker, the fadeaway. That one's blocked by McBride. But another rebound here for Maranatha. It's Brown. Brown gets through McBride. No, he doesn't. McBride there for another block. And it's coming back here with Dixon. Sinden, he'll send it on over to Yoakum. Bucket and the foul. Yoakum falling behind on the fast break. Sinden saw him behind there. Got it back to him. Yoakum finishes off the shot, gets fouled as well. We'll have a timeout taken here by Maranatha. Foul was called on Sebastian Rush, his first, the 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Again, if you tuned in a little late today, if you're just now joining us, finished off the day, or started off the day, finishing that second half of the Vienna-St. Elizabeth JV matchup. Vienna ends up winning that one. Final score in that one, 67-36. For a 31-point win for the Eagles. Followed it up with the Iberia-Tuscumbia matchup. That would be a 86-33 win for the tournament host Rangers. And of course, as it stands now, 51-21 in favor of Dixon. For the first time, lead by 30 here in the Warriors of Maranatha Baptist. So back to the line we go, out of the timeout. Maverick Yoakum got the two, looking to make it a three-point play, finishes it off. First free throw of the night, makes good on it, 52-21. Dixon still in that full court press, pass almost overthrown, but Leggett there to come up with it. Leggett still on the dribble, hits the ground, but able to keep his dribble. Finds some relief here in Rush. Rush almost had it stolen away from behind. Contact, ball ends up loose on the floor, didn't get a whistle either way. Pass down the floor. Drew Young, three-pointer from the corner. Got it. Rush a little slow to get back up the other way. We'll get an official timeout. Just to check on him. He says he's good to continue on here, so we will. Drew Young, another three. 3 threes here in the quarter. 21. So Anthony Thompson will check in now. He will replace Rush. Some hard contact there between Rush and McBride. Purely accidental. McBride almost took a lot of the brunt of that one as well as we get a foul off the inbounds pass coming in here on Young. Both of them kind of stun-locked there for a moment as the ball just kind of rolled in between them. Dixon picked it up and took it back the other way for the fast break three. 55-21 now. Here's Leggett moving toward his left. Poked out by Young, out of bounds. And it's Dixon ball. To touch the hand there of Leggett before it made its way on out. Ball comes in here, Sinden, right corner. He'll send it inside of McBride. Working across to the opposite block goes Yoakum. He'll find two more. Rush already back to the scoring table here. He'll check in for Maranatha on the next dead ball. 57-21, trying to get it inside to Tucker. Tucker has it. Working in the land of Giants, but Yoakum's there to strip it away. Yoakum trying to find an outlet pass. Stolen, but stolen right back by Dixon. 2-on-1 fast break. Young across the lane, over to Creamer. Creamer fights through contact. Missed the shot. McBride has the rebound. Puts it in for two. We'll get another official timeout. Now Morrison. Slow to get up off the ground there. He will, though. And so we'll continue on once more. 59-21, though, as McBride puts it in. He's got 8 now. 38-point lead. 18-2 the run here in the first 3 minutes of this quarter. Dixon's really kicked it up a notch here offensively. Started in the second. Here's Maranatha throwing the ball down the floor, but overthrowing the ball down the floor. Unforced error here, and a turnover. Bulldog basketball. 4:45 again left to go here in the third. MJ Ford, right wing, McBride, left wing now Young. Young finding a cutting Ford there on the left block. Left the shot short, but gets his own rebound and puts it back up and in. Ford now with his first shot from the field and 4 points total. Here's Anthony Thompson. He'll pass it across the lane. Tucker lost the dribble. And again, it's Dixon ball. And at the Baptist, as this 20-2 run continues on here, it's been mostly turnovers causing the damage here. Obviously, you got to give it off to Dixon for the lights out shooting here, or at least the follow-up shooting. putting the ball in the hoop. But Maranatha's given him plenty of opportunities. Here's a shot from McBride, middle of the lane, left it off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Morrison. Morrison lost the dribble here. Ford going to get a hand on it, but Morrison there to pick it back up. He'll send it on over to Brown, and Brown will come across half court. Top of the key, over to Rush. Rush, the long three, back of the rim. Picked up by Brown. Brown will turn around and put it back in. Some second chance points now for Maranatha. 61-23. McBride on the left elbow. Down to the free throw line, sends it out left corner. MJ Ford for three, rims out. Rebounded though by Young underneath. Young's second chance, no good. Jump ball off the rebound, it looks like. And that arrow's pointing toward Dixon. Levi, back here. Ball comes inbounded here, left block. Devontae Hogshooter, who checked in after the timeout. Had trouble bringing it in, trying to save it. Throws it out of bounds. Maranatha the ball. 3.5 left to go in the third. Again, 61-23 your score. Long day of basketball, as we'll have the rest of the week. Here's Brown sending it to the right block. Rush, turn around. High arcing shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. Shot from the left baseline. Caught the friendly hop off the rim for two more. Cherry picking the other way. Sinden off to Hogshooter. Right side. Left it off the rim. Rebounded by Tucker. Rush by the way now with 8. 61-25. Under 3 to go in the third. Rush. Runner through the lane. No good. Rebounded by Young. They've got numbers back the other way. Dixon does. Young all the way to the basket. Underhanded layup. No good. Rebounded by Tucker. Here's a deep pass down the floor here. Kind of a Hail Mary there. Maranatha comes up with it. Shot blocked by Burns. Rush comes up with the rebound. He'll put it off high off the glass for two more. A little bit fast and furious and a little bit chaotic here at the moment. Let's slow it down a notch, kids. 61-27. At the end of my rope, here comes Sinden. Out to the left wing, Young. To the left elbow. He'll bring it up top of the key. Bounce pass on over to Ford. And now on over to Burns. Right elbow. Pass it back out to the corner. Young in motion. The three-pointer. No good. It's rebounded here by Rush. Rush will send the pass down the floor. Thompson can't run it down here. Out of bounds. Dixon ball. Dominic Sheldon back in here. He replaces Young for the time being. Here's Sinden across half court, picked up by Rush. Screen set by Hogshooter. Rush comes up with the steal. Nope, still trying to run it down. Eventually finds it. Not trying to pass it off to anybody in particular. Throws it out of bounds, and again, it's Dixon ball. Sinden top of the key to the left elbow. Finds Hogshooter. Just a little give and go there. Hogshooter has himself his first shot from the field. 3 points total, 63-27. Clarence Brown driving through. Whistle. Foul called. Foul called here against Dixon. Charged here to leaving. Nope, excuse me. That would be Dominic Sheldon who picks up his first. Dixon's third here in the third. Checking in for the first time, Taylor Dodson for Dixon. Dodson, a 5'9" sophomore. He replaces Creamer. Ball comes in here. Tucker to the top of the key. Brown. Brown a step to his left. Now over to Rush. Rush looking to drive on Dodson. Ends up kicking it off to the corner. Levi Tucker, fadeaway three. Left it well short. Rebounded by Sheldon. Outlet pass made to Ford. He'll bring it up. Comes toward the center of the floor. Now hands it off here to Sinden. That's Camden Burns who will drive all the way through. Apologies. But he'll drive all the way through and put it off the rim. 4-2. Back to a 38-point lead here. 65-27. Here's Rush trying to match the other way. Lots of contact. No whistle either way. Picked up by Hogshooter, and he'll send it on over to Dodson. Dodson across half court. Guarded by Morrison. Cuts back to the right here to the block. Outside to Ford. Ford again will come to his right. Trying to go behind his back. Lost it. Stolen by Morrison in the end. Morrison Maranatha doesn't have numbers. We'll get a whistle and a shove called here against Morrison. Offensive foul picked up here. Morrison will pick up his third, team third. We get a sub here. New player in the game for Maranatha. Lucas Blevins will check in. So still 38 points the lead here. 33 seconds left to go in the third. Ford on the right wing, top the key hog shooter. Guarded closely by Tucker. Back out now to Burns. He'll bring it to the left wing. Got an open three. Front of the rim, no good. Sheldon flying in, comes up with the rebound. Fade away, off the rim, no good. Rebounded though by Ford. How about the third try? Bucket and the foul. Dixon's controlled the offensive rebounds tonight. Controlled the boards. They're rewarded with a 40-point lead. Chance to make it 41. Ford now with 6 points tonight. Free throw, no good, off the left of the rim, but another offensive rebound. Exactly what I was talking about. However, they'll throw it away. Thompson comes up with the steal. Maranatha, fast break the other way. Ball ends up on the floor, picked back up by Young. Young will be fouled. Fouled by Hog Shooter. Pick up his first. 3.1 seconds left to go in the third here. Trying to bring it back underneath that 40 line. Ball inbounded to Rush. Rush across the middle of the lane. Put it through. Bucket will count. 38 points here at the end of the third. 67-29. Entering our final quarter of the evening. We'll come back in 60 seconds. Wrap this one up. You're listening to the 61st Annual Iberia Invitational Tournament here on 97.9 The Source.
Action Automotive in St. Robert is your locally owned and operated full-service mechanic shop. Complete transmission and engine swaps at only $75 per hour. Rebuild that classic car or truck and get it back on the road. And have it done at Action Automotive Service, located at 128 April Drive, across from Freedom Elementary School in St. Robert. Call 336-8875. Action Automotive, proud to service the Pulaski County Ambulance and Fire District.
Another year-end blowout at your Seeger Toyota of St. Robert. This time it's for pre-owned vehicles. We have you covered with over 160 nice, road-ready, pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Plus over 18 different makes of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, starting at only $99.88. And the majority come with a lifetime engine warranty. Our choices currently are some of the best we've ever had, and 12 lenders, including credit unions, banks, and Toyota Financial, are ready to help you with great terms and rates. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from your friends at Seeger Toyota of St. Robert, next to Walmart, or 24/7 at SeegerToyota.net.
With approved credit, warranty applies to vehicles with less than 85,000 miles and less than 10 years old.
One more quarter left to play here tonight. 67-29. Dixon leads by 38 points. Turbo clock will start. As long as it stays above 30. Third time tonight we'll have the turbo clock in effect. But obviously, Maranatha looking to end the night on a positive note. Dixon very much the same. Maranatha will start the quarter with the basketball, trying to take the charge. Didn't get a call either way. Clarence Brown will then finish the easy two. Shot from 6 is good, 67-31. Starters in the ball game for Dixon. Layup no good. Rebounded though by McBride. He'll miss the shot. Gets his own rebound once again. How about the third try? It's happened several times here tonight. But McBride is there to eventually finish it off and put himself in double digits. He's got 10 now. Back to where we started. 69-31. In the corner, Thompson, step to his left, now Rush. Rush going inside to Thompson, middle of the lane. Fade away, blocked from behind, but a foul's going to be called here on McBride. And to the line goes Thompson. Foul's called on McBride. He'll pick up his first tonight. Second, apologies. As Thompson sets up for the first of two. No points just yet. Obviously a good chance here. Makes good on the first free throw. 69-32. Second free throw also good. 69-33. Down the middle of the floor comes Drew Young. Top of the key here. To the right wing, on over to Sinden. Hits McBride in stride on the right block. Fights through Blevins for two. McBride add another two to his night. 12 points now total. 71-33. Brown top. Going to his left. Rush coming back to the right. inside the three-point line. Whistle, blocking foul called here on Dixon. Before Rush could throw up the shot there. I think he'd just take the two. But the Dixon foul will be called here on Drew Young. His third. One foul behind on everybody, it seems. But the second foul here on Dixon. Rush, nice backdoor cut. Turnaround jumper, good. This little backdoor cut there for Rush. He's now got 12 in this game, 71-35. Again, when and if this lead holds, Dixon will move on and take on Iberia in the winner's semifinals. Here's a shot. John Creamer good for two. He's got 6 now. Maranatha will play against the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity. Here's a shot. No, excuse me. Brown puts it through. Timeout taken here by Dixon. Brown with 8 points in the half. He's now into double digits with 10. 73-37. 30-second timeout. So again, let me finish off right in my bracket here. Iberia, again, will play January 18th at 6:30. And again, if this lead will hold, Dixon will join them. Maranatha will move up to the top side of the bracket if this lead holds. Well, they will take on the loser of Stoutland and St. Elizabeth. Meanwhile, of course, Tuscumbia, we now know that they will play first. They will play second tomorrow against St. Elizabeth's Junior Varsity. I was smart, and then I tried to keep up with the bracket here. Not nearly as smart as I think I am sometimes. There we go. I've got it fully updated. As Dixon takes the ball down the floor. It'll help if I just write the teams down instead of just trying to memorize it all. Here comes Drew Young moving toward his right. High-low here with McBride. McBride triple-teamed on the low block. Whistle and a foul. McBride's to the line. Foul's going to be called here on Matthew Morrison, who picks up his fourth. Team's first. So McBride settles in here for 2 more free throws. It's 2 for 4 from the line tonight. First one's up and good. McBride now with 13 for the night. Settle in for the second. It's already halfway through this fourth quarter. Second free throw, also good. This time nothing but net. 14 points from McBride. Back to 38, 75-37. Here comes Rush, left elbow. To the corner now, Morrison. Comes in strong, but stopped by Yoakum. It's Brown at the free throw line, out to the right wing. Tucker for 3, front of the rim, no good. Yoakum's there for the rebound. Yoakum will send it on over to Creamer. Creamer all the way down the floor, layup for 2. Timeout taken here by Dixon. It's a substitution timeout. Just to send in a whole new lineup here. Everybody out, new lineup in. Taylor Dodson, MJ Ford, Devontae Hogshuter, Camden Burns, and Dominic Sheldon all in the game here. And again, you're starting 5 out of the game for Dixon. They've got a 10-player lineup, and they use all 10. Nobody we haven't seen already. Here comes Brown off to the left corner. Sheldon trying to take the charge, didn't get the call. Three-pointer was no good. Maranatha got the rebound. Another three-pointer, this time from Thompson. That's no good. Tucker will try his luck from the right elbow. That one's off the back of the rim. Another offensive rebound for Maranatha. And now here comes Rush. He'll kick it out to the left wing. Brown to the left baseline here, trying to drive on Ford. Top of the key now, Tucker. Tucker will try from the three-point line again. That one's no good. And again, it will roll out of bounds. Last touch here by Brown. So it will finally become Dixon ball. 4 offensive rebounds for Maranatha on that possession. Just could not put the ball through the hoop. 40-point advantage. Now under 3 to go in this game. Here comes Ford to his right. Screen set by Sheldon. Left elbow, Hogshuter. Now out to Dodson on the wing. Step to the free throw line. Right wing, now Burns. Burns taking his time. Watching everybody go by. Top of the key again. Right wing over to Ford. Ford a step to his left. Got the 3. Too short. Ball bounces around, but picked up by Brown. Long pass down the floor. Rush catches it. Layup is no good, but he is fouled. And Rush will step to the line, shooting 2. Foul's called on Taylor Dodson, his first. Dixon's third here in the fourth. So Rush puts the first free throw up and in. Rush tonight, by my count, leading the way. He's got 13 now for Maranatha. Make it 14. He hits both. 77-39. Back that 38-point margin. A minute 45 left to go. Again, this one pretty much has a winner. Both teams just looking for a little bit of positive momentum into tomorrow. Shot missed here by Sheldon. Morrison comes up with the rebound, but he'll have it stolen away by Dodson. 2-on-1. Brown trying to stop the fast break. Pass to Ford on the right block. And puts it up and in. Ford now with 8. Rush up the left sideline here. Brings it to the elbow. Out to the corner. Morrison to his right. Stops. Big jump stop. Dixon will fly right on by. Morrison's got the easy jumper. He's got 4 now. 79-41. Burns, pump fake. He'll move through the middle of the lane. He'll immediately match. 81-41. Now under a minute left to go. Here comes Brown. Left wing, Thompson. Thompson across. On over to Tucker. Tucker hits Rush. Rush on the right block. Tucker flying down the middle of the lane. Had it stripped. Stolen by Hogshooter. But Rush is there to steal it right on back. We're going to whistle on a foul. Calling here on Hogshooter. So inbound from underneath. That's the 14th foul called on Dixon. One more to the free throw line we go. Ball's inbound to Thompson. Thompson has a shot blocked out of bounds here by Burns. He'll do it again from the opposite side here. Left side underneath. Rush will quickly inbound to Thompson this time. Right wing over to Brown. Brown, middle of the lane. Gets an open left side layup. Bucket and the foul. And I think we'll finish this one up from the free throw line. So Brown gets the bucket. One more free throw to end it here. Actually, nope. We whistled it off here. Free throw was missed anyway, so our final remains the same. 81-43. So Dixon will move on. We've got a Frisco League showdown in the conference, how about the winners semifinals on the 18th. This one is final. Dixon wins by final score of 81-43. We'll take one more timeout. We'll come back in a couple minutes. And we'll get you all set up for tomorrow. Again, 2 games coming up tomorrow. We'll go through the rest of the bracket once more. You're listening to the 61st Annual Iberia Invitational Tournament. You're on 97.9 The Source.
113 years and still going strong. That's the Bank of Crocker, who opened their doors in 1911 when Crocker was a small railroad town. And while they're still a small town, banking services from the Bank of Crocker are as modern as any financial institutions in the big cities. Android and Apple mobile banking apps let you do your banking from anywhere around the globe. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is just a click away. They've also added branches in Waynesville, St. Robert, and Richland through the years. It's a world apart from what it was back in 1911, but the personal hometown banking service has not changed. The Bank of Crocker, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Saying goodbye to those we love is made a little easier. Just knowing your memories are safely kept within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
At Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert, we've got your back when it comes to saving money on vehicles. That's because we have outstanding deals and a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Cars, trucks, SUVs, they're all priced to move today. Get big cash rebates and low financing that will save you thousands. Plus, you'll get the best customer service possible. To save big, make it by Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert or visit edmorrisfordstRobert.com and get backed by Morris today.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And once more back here at the Iberia High School Gymnasium where we wrap things up here tonight. Our final game is in the books. The Dixon Bulldogs, they advance to the winners semifinals. They defeat Maranatha Baptist. Final score 81-43. Connor Harbin here with you, 97.9 The Source, as we wrap up the scoring for this final contest here today, starting with Maranatha. 8 points at the end of the first, 19 at the half, 29 at the end of the third, and 43 is your final total for the Warriors. 2 scores in double digits. Sebastian Rush, the senior, leads the way. He finishes with 14 here tonight. That includes 10 points from the field and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He was joined in double digits by Clarence Brown, who finishes with 12. All of that from the field, 0 for 2. From the free throw line here tonight. Levi Tucker, 9 first half points, 8 from the field, 1 from the free throw line. And then Matthew Morrison, he comes through with 4 here today. Anthony Thompson did go 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He'll wrap up the scoring there with 2 points. Now we look at Dixon, 16 first quarter points, 41 at the half, 67 at the end of the third, and then 81 is your final total for the Bulldogs today. 3 scores in double digits. Drew Young, he finishes with 21 total points, 12 points in the first half today, 3 threes in that third quarter, finishes with 21 here in this game. He was joined in double digits by Maverick Yoakum. Again, Yoakum, lots of second chance points here today. Definitely a high motor player, somebody they look to rebound. Well, he certainly showed it here tonight. He finishes with 15, 14 from the field, and 1 from the free throw line. Thomas McBride also finished with 14 as well. He was also picking up those offensive rebounds. He picks up 10 from the field and 4 from the free throw line. Other scores, 3 with 8 tonight. Case Sinden, MJ Ford, and John Creamer here as well. 4 points for Camden Burns, and 3 points for Tavante Hogshooter. So, Dixon will advance to the winners semifinals, but tomorrow we've got 2 games for you. We will start with our final first round game. That will be the 4-5 matchup. Again, it was supposed to be played originally on the first day of the tournament. Didn't happen. It was supposed to be played today. Stoutland could not travel due to road conditions, and so we know they'll play it tomorrow. Name will be the first game there. We'll figure out Stoutland and St. Elizabeth there. And then our final game of the day, that will be a consolation semifinal. We'll decide the first teams going to the 5th and 7th place games. We know it'll be Tuscumbia taking on the St. Elizabeth Junior Varsity. First game will be at 6 tomorrow, and then we'll follow it up with the 7:30 game right on after that. 3 games now will be on Thursday. You'll have the first game being Maranatha versus the loser of the 4-5 Stoutland and St. Elizabeth. You'll follow that up with Iberia and Dixon, and then Vienna will take on the winner of the Stoutland-St. Elizabeth game at 8 o'clock that Thursday. Friday is unchanged still. We'll have all 4 trophy games on that Friday. But that being said, I think we're ready to wrap this one up for the night. For Dan back in the studio, I am Connor Harbit. Hope you enjoyed listening to this one as much as I enjoy bringing it to you here tonight. Until next time, you've been listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 61st Annual, right here on 97.9 The Source. Good night, everybody. Be good people.
You've been listening to Iberia Tournament Basketball on 97.9 FM. Our games have been brought to you by Town & Country Supermarkets, Air Serv Heating and Air, Dixon Nursing and Rehab, Iberia School District, Inventory Sales of St. Elizabeth, Laker Eagle Stop, Gasco Sage Electric Co-op, Iberia Auto Supply, Tax Pros, and more. Life Care Center in Waynesville, Memorial Chapels of Waynesville, St. Robert, and Richland, the St. Elizabeth School District, the Marys County Bank, Action Automotive, the Stoutland School District, and our seasoned sports sponsors. Thanks for joining us this time. We'll see you next time.